Yo, 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 yo. What up, everybody? It's your boys. We back again, man. Got a special one for y'all today. Today, we're going to be talking about trade rumors, off-season moves, and other things. Can you ready to get to it, man?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Let's do it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. YouTube, GlowYard Gang, MFFL, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of We Talk Mavs, off-season edition, guys. Listen, man. It is the dynamic duo. We are back. Relle and King with a brand spanking new one for your head top. Y'all already know how we do over here, man. We talk about all things Dallas Mavs, man, from a fan's perspective. Listen, man, we definitely welcome y'all to another episode. And we ask that you guys, if you're brand new, if you're into Dallas Maverick content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And also, too, man, everybody hit that like button, man. Go ahead and hit that like button for us today, man. We're still trying to get to I can't remember what number goal it is, man. I just know it's a goal. We're still trying to get to that goal of, is it fourth?
I think it might be
fourth. Okay, you're probably right. Fourth goal of 3K. We're almost there. I think we got about less than 200 away. So we definitely be much appreciated, man. Yep. Hey, King, you ready to get to it, man?
Let's do this, bro.
Got a lot to cover today, man. Y'all, as y'all know, off season is probably the busiest time when it comes to the NBA. It's probably the most entertaining time, man, because when you hear all the trade rumors and who gonna sign here, who gonna sign there, all that type of stuff starts coming out. And hey, you don't skip the Mavs. So Mavs, coming up short here in the finals. They're definitely gonna be looking to make some moves to improve the team and try to get over the hump, man. So, all right, King, man, let's get to these news and rumors. So this first one, man, that we got up here, man. So this is from Chris Haynes. A lot of y'all know he is Dame Lillard's guy, but he does have other relationships in the league where, with a different player. So if he kind of is saying some things about some certain moves and all that stuff, man, I think it'd be wise to listen to him. So we played. We're gonna play this clip here. Let you guys listen to it. Hopefully you can hear it. We're gonna play this clip here. This is a clip of him talking about possible teams looking at Tobias Harris, and the Mavs might be one of them. So let's play it here.
He's coming this free agency. He spent, I believe, 5.5 seasons with Philly. His role kind of fluctuated at times. There were different stars brought in. There was the emergence of Tyrese Maxey, where Tobias Harris' usage rate, fluctuated and it went down at times. And, Tobias has taken a lot of scrutiny in Philly, but one thing about Tobias Harris that I can say about him, that he's always been durable. He's always been a stand-up guy. He's always been a great locker room guy. And he does give you production. Now, is the production what you want of your second-tier star? I think that depends on just how much he's being used, how much his offensive talent is being played into factors. So I will say this. You got teams that I expect to have some interest in Tobias. I will mention, Utah, Detroit, San Antonio, Dallas, and New Orleans. Dallas and New Orleans, those will probably have to be sign and trade type scenarios. But those are teams that I'm hearing that are expected to have some level of interest in Tobias Harris this summer. And he's a guy, again, remember, he coming off of a big contract. Remember, he's with the Clippers, then got the deal over to get the Philly. So he's a guy who's 31, still has a lot of game left, and it's all about the right fit with him. It's all about the right fit, the right culture. And he's motivated to prove people wrong. That's what I do know. He's motivated.
All right, man. Well, King, you heard what he said, man. Dallas is one of the teams that might be in the hunt for a Tobias Harris, man. You heard all of the things he said about him, as far as what he can do, his age and all that stuff, man. What you think, man?
It depends on it depends on if we can't get anyone else, well, other guys, and it depends on the asking price as far as how much he's demanding for the next contract and how much it'll cost us as far as a sign-in trade if we get that done. I'm not completely off the table against. I'm not gonna lie. Like I always say, I'm like the reasonable Mad fan. I realize what we do have and what we don't have, and there's some guys at the bottom of the bench making money that if you got Tobias Harris in there instead of them, it would have definitely helped us this year. So it just depends on how it will work out, bro. I mean, he's not. We're talking about threes and all. He's a guy that could help us. I'm not gonna lie to you. At his best, he could help us. Like situations where we needed a guy. He can dribble the ball. He can get to the floor. He can get to the basket. He can do little stuff. I mean, if you're giving him just straight one-on-one coverage, I think he can do some things. He's probably even more talented as far as one-on-one coverage than like a PJ Washington or so. So, like I said, it's that he plays a little defense as well when he puts his mind to it. So, like I said, asking price, if he's really determined, and it depends on what we can't get other guys. I have a big four of guys that I feel like fits that position, and one of them we're going to talk about later on with Jeremy Grant, but Tobias Harris, Paul George, and also there's a big five. I'm sorry, also Denny and Kuzma. So those are the guys I'm really looking at right now as far as fitting that position. And Tobias is probably the bottom of the list, but he would help though if we had to trade off some guys that we do have on the team.
Yeah, I guess we're on the opposite spectrum. I don't want Tobias Harris.
I know you did.
I don't. Listen, especially as a third option, you still don't show up. It's like your plate, they're taking less food off your plate, and you're still not showing up.
I know.
And he's 31. I don't even know what he's going to command on the open market, but I think I'm going to pass on that. There's a whole lot more options, and a lot of people you just named off on your list that I would take over the list that you had. This is the thing, man. I don't have a list of people I want. I've told y'all this already. Whatever Nico decides to do, I'm with it. Now, if he decides to get Tobias Harris, I mean, okay. I trust Nico, but I don't want. If you ask me, I don't want Tobias Harris. He's not even nobody on my list. Probably about 5 years ago, I probably would have took Tobias Harris, but now, I mean, his production in the playoffs and stuff just constantly dropping off, and he's a no-show. I think there was one game in the playoffs he went 0-4, pulling the Tim Hardaway, and not for the third option, not for somebody who we feel like can be a connector. A lot of people you named off, I would take way over him. I trust those people that you named off way more than Tobias Harris. Look, if Nico think he can get something out of him, then I guess, man, because I don't want to go against what Nico wants to do, but at the same time, it's like I don't trust Tobias Harris.
Oh, I don't trust Tobias. I think we talked about that multiple times before. I don't trust Tobias Harris, but you know how I talked about them situations before where you sometimes got to go for guys that have skill and just maybe think they're in the wrong situation. I know Tobias Harris has skill. Do you disagree with that he has skill?
See, Tobias, to me, yes, he has a little skill. But to me, Tobias is one of those guys, like, he has to, if I'm going to get him, I got to get some more pieces, too. Like, he can be the piece. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. I don't want, I'm just thinking, I'm just doing it in a vacuum. Let's get away from what we've seen as far as their outcome, their playoff thing. And we're just talking about skill. Fit on the court, his skill. Do you feel like Tobias Harris has skill?
Yeah, he got skill. Like,
especially the small forward position to do basically a little bit of everything on the floor, right?
He can score and all that.
So my thing is, if you get him at the low, like if you get him at the low, then he's probably still trying to prove that he can play basketball. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I don't see him getting 40. He definitely not getting 40, especially at his age and what he's done over the last handful of years. I don't see him getting like 40 or 30.
I'm not getting
30. To be honest with you,
I'm not giving him 20.
Yeah, now if you're talking about going low,
yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
low,
this is the low risk, high reward pick where you maybe get him for the low where his career is going through that path where nobody wants him, and it's like, man, he just want to go compete for a championship now or something. He want to prove people wrong for a lower contract or something like that, and you're going to sign and trade him and get rid of some of the guys at the bottom of your bench to get him in here or whatever like that. Like, I'm down to do that because we do have guys at the bottom of our bench that don't really, produce. It is what it is. I
would definitely take him off the bench.
I might even take him over Maxi Kleber. Like, I would have to sit down and have a conversation. That's what I'm saying. Like, You understand what I'm saying? So we have those guys. That's all I'm saying as far as the list. He'll probably be at the bottom of my list, but if you can get him at a price and that's all you can get, I mean, I'll take Tobias Harris as long as it's not a dumb contract. That's
now if you're doing all that, then I'm fine. Like I said, if you're taking the place of a guy off the bench, I'm fine with that. But if you're talking about him being like that main piece, we go pick up his offseason, I said, like in the vein of like a Mikal Bridges or somebody like that, then nah, bro.
He'll compete to start.
Good.
He'll compete with DJJ to start. We re-signed him, but I think that, like I said, you may be able to get off some of your like bench players to get him because of the point of his career, like where people are giving up on him and he doesn't. So you're bringing him in. Hey, bro, can you get this done? You feel me? Or are you gonna be nice or are you gonna be trash? And he's gonna compete to show what he can actually do, what he can do. So I'm definitely not picking him up at a high contract. He's at the point where he has to prove himself. So he's on a prove it contract if that happens over here.
All right, man. Let's see what else we got in here, man. So your boy Tim Hardaway is talking about trading Tim. If I can find this article, man. Yeah, it's easier when I do this on the phone, bro. On the computer is a different beast. Because I was gonna get to that after here we go. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and read into this real quick. NBA trade rumors. Tim Hardaway Jr. to be shopped by Mavs after finals loss. Said the Mavs Game 5 loss to the Boston Celtics might have been Tim Hardaway Jr.'s final game in Dallas, according to here we go, King. According to NBA insider Mark Stein.
Shout out to Mark.
What's the saying on here about Mark Stein?
If Mark says it, we believe it's the gospel.
I'm trying to tell you. Lead sources say that the Mavs will promptly resume their long-running search. Which I want y'all to hear that part. They've been doing this for a while. We talked about this before on the show. A long-running search for a trade partner to take Tim Hardaway on, Stein wrote. Hardaway is heading into his final season of his 4-year deal. He signed with the Mavs in 2021. The veteran who played limited minutes during the Mavs playoff run is set to play an expiring $16.2 million contract next season before entering unrestricted free agency in 2020. Let's see what the thing is. I need to read. Okay, the veteran who played limited minutes during the Mavs playoff run is set to play. I read that part. That marks a decrease from the $17.9 million salary he earned last season, thanks to the front-loaded contract he signed with the Mavs after moving into their starting rotation at the end of the 2021 season. Yeah, man. So going back to, let me see. So they already have rumors that we supposed to be getting rid of Tim, of course. Let me see. Make sure we're back on the same page, man. Yeah, it is a whole lot easier on my phone, man. Yeah, doing this on the computer is really not what that is. So there is Vegas is at it again, King.
I know odds already, man.
So they already got the odds already. Listen, I think everybody in their mama knew Tim was gone, man.
Well, he's at least
here it is right here. They already knew he was gone. Yeah. That was. I mean, everybody knew. This is nothing new. So this is the odds right here. The Washington Wizards are favorite to win the Tim Hardaway sweepstakes. Washington's at a plus 225. Atlanta, I don't know why Atlanta's name on there. I mean, they do like to free up cap space, and I don't know what we will get back from them, but they're a plus 240. Detroit is a plus 325. The Lakers are plus 700. Blazers are plus 700. Brooklyn Nets are plus 700. And then Milwaukee is a plus 950.
You know what's wild? A lot of them teams are teams we talked about. And folks were telling us that those teams wouldn't want Tim Hardaway Jr.
So I was listening to somebody today. They had a great point. I think we said this already. This is why I kept telling folks that contract that Tim has is very valuable. They said that it's not Tim Hardaway's play; it's the contract.
Yep.
This is from a Mark Stein type guy who said this. I heard this today, and he was saying that he said his contract is valuable. And remember, I brought up the example on the members only. This reminds me of when Dallas took that Dampier chip, the Dampier contract, and got Tyson Chandler, which was the piece we needed to go in the championship. Yep. And Nobody wanted Dampier because he was just this great center. No, he had a expiring contract, man, a very favorable expiring contract that any team would kill to have to get to free up that space, especially nowadays, man, with the way the CBA is and people trying to stay away from that second threshold and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or in Atlanta's case, they're trying to get back under the first threshold or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like his contract is extremely valuable right now. Because I think you said before, this guy also said the same thing. Like Tim doesn't even have to be in the rotation. You don't have to play.
No.
But guess what? That contract, once the season's over with, that contract is off the books. All right, man, Tim. It was nice knowing you. Good luck in the future.
He goes to Washington. He might not play. Why? Why would they play him?
I mean, I don't care if he play, he don't play. As long as he off my team, right. I don't even care, bro.
I'm just saying, like, why would they
play? He can play 55 minutes out of a 40-minute game, bro, for all I care, in Washington, in Atlanta, wherever. Just get this man off my team, bro. That's what I care about right now. And so this is why also, too, I was saying, like, with Tim Hardway, right, with his contract, I don't just want to just use his contract just to get anybody. I feel like you have an opportunity to really do something with that contract, man. You can add it with another piece to get something or whatever, right? Like I really feel that, and so that's why I say like that's why I said this offseason I'm gonna take my thoughts out of what I want and all that stuff. Whatever Nico does, bro. Whatever Nico does, and I trust Nico to really. We've seen it before. Yep. We've seen it before. We saw what he did with we saw what he did with Berton's contract and the 10th pick in the draft. Mm-hmm. We saw it. So that's why I say, like, bro, I really think that Nico has a plan, man, this offseason with that contract, bro. I really do.
I think he does as well. I think he does as well. Shout out to the Lakers being on there. But who would you want on these teams?
All right, let's do this. How we feeling about Kuzma?
Bro, I need to sit and still think a little bit. If Nico decides to do it, we need Kuzma. I'm not gonna let's keep it real. We've been saying we would like the Kuzma player. Like Kuzma fits here. He's one of the players that fit here. I think he's one of my higher on the list guys as far as being here. He's probably in the middle because of his comments and his he has a decent he was making $22 million or something like that. Yeah, bro, like Kuzma and he could do more of a role. He's way more consistent than Tim Hardaway Jr. He may do knucklehead things and all that. He's way more consistent. So if you
how many times you seen Kuzma go out there and give you zeros?
That's what I'm like. It doesn't happen. Like so. Yeah,
he wakes up out the bed and gives you at least 20. At least.
If Tim's contract was used to get Kuzma, I would not have a problem.
No, I wouldn't either. Like a Chris Bird or Denny or Kuzma, somebody around there. But Washington, I'm with it.
Any of those three. Denny as well. Like I said, if you said Denny, he on the list as well. Denny included. Nah, let's go. Let's get rid of Tim Hardaway Jr. for Denny right away. Like I'm fine. Those three guys, if any house some way we can get those guys, I think the two really is Denny or Kuzma. Really, we can get those guys. I think we'll be fine, bro. And I think Washington. I don't know. Washington likes to deal with Dallas, so I mean it could be, bro. But that Kuzma comment, we could have possibly had a championship this year, and it could be because of Kuzma. You feel me? So it'd be like, wow, like. Yeah, it is.
Who would you want from Atlanta? There's really nobody in Atlanta.
Nobody they would want to give up.
I don't really want anybody from Atlanta, bro. To be honest with
you. Yeah.
I know. I hear DeAndre Hunter's name. I do not want DeAndre Hunter.
Nah.
I'm tired of getting wings that can't dribble, bro. I'm tired of it, bro.
That's not enough for Tim Hardaway Jr.'s contract.
Nah.
I want to get somebody with skill. Not to say DeAndre Hunter don't have skill, but I want skill, bro. I want skill.
Yeah. I'm with you. I don't want DeAndre Hunter, bro. I don't want Sadiq Bey.
No, not for the hell no. That's like they going to cut him and then we can pick him up off the afterwards or something like that.
Who else? They're not giving up Jalen Johnson.
No,
I don't want Double O. I definitely don't want Clint. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing on that team I really want from Atlanta, so I don't even know why they on there.
Yeah.
You already know who I want from the Pistons, but I don't know if that's going to be able to happen.
Who, Cade?
Yeah. I don't know if he'll be able to get him for.
Didn't he just sign that contract? That's not enough.
No. He didn't sign. I don't think he signed it yet. Nope.
Okay.
He still ain't signed it yet.
Ooh. I don't think so. If he didn't sign it, then that ain't even enough
technically
money.
it's enough, but I don't see Detroit just giving him up for Tim Hardaway.
Yeah, but if he didn't sign it, they would have to give us more.
Yeah, that'd give us more, yeah.
Because he's not making enough with his rookie contract to make Tim Hardaway's money. So we'd have to give up. I don't know. I mean, I'd give up all the picks for Cade Cunningham too. I'd give up Tim Hardaway Jr., take whatever they give back to us with Cade, and give them all the picks we got.
I'm trying to think who else they got.
I don't think they do that, but
that's really all I want. I don't want anybody else on Detroit.
Unless Cade said out of nowhere, I want to, I want to be a Maverick. You got to trade me, but I don't know. Other than that, would you take not for Tim Hardaway Jr., but would you take Marvin Bagley? Or you done with that?
No, I want Marvin Bagley.
You done? Okay.
Yeah, I don't want him at all. Don't touch my team. Who you want for the Lakers? From the Lakers?
I'll take Austin Reeves. You could throw me Spencer Dinwiddie in that package, maybe if you want to.
I think Spencer will be a free agent.
Oh, a free agent again? Okay. Yeah, I mean, what's his name? I don't need Vanderbilt, bro. He doesn't shoot.
Yeah.
Like the defense that's not my problem. I need a skilled guy at the three that can help get pressure off of Kyrie and Luka. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Austin Reeves, maybe to be on the bench, be that guy that could score, take Tim Hardaway Jr.'s spot. Basically, he'll basically be Tim Hardaway Jr., just better. And he can help, lead the second unit actually. So I like that. But yeah, that's about it, bro.
What about Trailblazers?
Anthony Davis.
I could see them. Trying to go after Matisse Thybulle again.
Yeah, but Jeremy Grant. I want Tim Hardaway to be a part of that package.
Yeah.
If we got to go to that road or whatever, I think he'd be included with that. But also, like I said, Matisse Thybulle. And isn't Matisse Thybulle contract weak from now on? Didn't we set it up? He's heavy in the first year, and then
I think he's only getting paid. I think $11 million.
Yeah, because didn't we set it up for top heavy? Didn't we do because we tried to get him to restricted free agency? Didn't we make the contract weird where it was all the money
to entice
to get them to not sign?
Yeah, not sign them. I think so. I think
it's kind of where it was heavy in the front end pause at the beginning, but then the rest of it was okay. Either way, but I still take Matisse Thybulle, and obviously he wants to play here. So if you get rid of Matisse Thybulle and we're getting Jeremy Grant, then that looks like a Josh Green, Tim Hardaway Jr. package to me. But I don't think you need Josh Green no more if you get both of those guys. And I just no not to Josh Green, but why? What do we need Josh Green for?
What about Brooklyn?
Brooklyn, Mikal Bridges, Cam, both of the Cams. Not for Tim though by himself. I'm just saying guys on the Brooklyn that I want. You're probably just them three right now. I mean, if you can get Dodo thrown in for the love, just throw him in there. You could get Dodo back, but I'd rather have Dodo than Maxi Kleber.
Yeah, I would too.
So if you can get Dodo thrown in there to get maybe Maxi on Brooklyn, I'd rock with that. But yeah, those probably my guys, the Cams and Mikal Bridges.
And then last but not least, Milwaukee. Who you want from Milwaukee? You said Dame?
No Dame. If we didn't have Kyrie, I'd say Dame.
Right.
Maybe Bobby Portis.
So I'm hearing Michael Beasley is starting to his name's starting to leak in Mavs circles.
Michael Beasley still play?
Yeah, he played for Milwaukee. I don't think about Michael Beasley. He don't play defense though, man.
What Michael Beasley still play? Am I thinking of right? Michael Beasley from
not Michael Beasley. I'm sorry. Beasley though, last name Beasley. Played for
Malik Beasley, right?
Thank you, Malik. There you go.
Yeah, I'm like Michael Beasley. I'm like,
thank you.
Hold up.
Yeah. We definitely ain't getting him.
Michael Beasley. You got to get Mike, but Malik Beasley. I like Malik. I don't think they're going to trade. What's his name? Rookie. Not a rookie. No, Marjan. I don't think they get rid of him, but I you feel me? That was my guy before the draft and all that. I think he has potential.
You said Chris Middleton?
Is Chris Middleton? Is he a free agent?
I don't even know, man.
How's
I
Chris
don't want Chris Middleton.
I would take Chris Middleton for the low before Tobias Harris. Hold on, though. Hold on.
I mean, I ain't say all that.
That's what I'm saying. We talking about you can't be beggars and choosers at the same time, bro. I'm like, if we talking about a 3 here to be the number 3 option, like we've seen him be the number 2 option, be the number 3 option, just doing some things every now and then, like for the low. If we talking about 20 million around there, so because new NBA or anywhere around there, 20s, maybe. Talk to him, bro.
I don't know. He been pulling the Max Cleveland the last 2 years with these injuries.
He is, but he's more talented than Max Cleveland and them. So even if we got to sit him into the playoffs or so, like you feel me, like let's go. That's how I feel. Like we got guys on our bench. Would you rather have Maxey making 11 or Chris making 20?
Neither.
Man, get out of here with your phony picks. But all right.
No, I'm dead serious.
Which one would you rather have?
I'd rather have, if you the thought of, I'd rather have Chris Middleton, of course.
All right, that's what I'm saying. We got Max Cleveland right now.
I need my third. I think my third option to have more consistency in games, bro. I don't need you missing 50, 60 games every year.
Yeah, you shouldn't. That's what this is if we can't get anybody, bro. That's what I'm saying.
If you talking about people like Chris Middleton, there's people like if you gonna definitely have to take a low, you got to come off the bench. You got to feel. You got to feel a role off the bench for us, man, to be that punch off the bench. And you just talked about him sitting him out some games and stuff during the season. You want to know how you keep?
I got you.
You want to know how to keep him fresh?
Put him on the bench. I got you, but bro,
yeah, cut his minutes down and put him on the bench.
I love DJJ, and in no world is DJJ better than Chris Middleton.
Oh no, he on the bench too.
Then who's gonna get us out 3? Then if we get that guy's a 3, how many 3s you gonna get?
No, but listen, you can still get that guy if you get him for the low. If you get him for who got the you get, matter of fact, if you get him for the DJJ contract this year, as far as money wise, not length wise, pause, but as far as money wise, then yeah, it's fine. You can still go get your number. You still get your number 1 3.
It's not gonna work that way because you gotta decide to pay DJJ then. So then DJJ wouldn't be on our team. We gotta get another 3. Somebody gonna have to when you pay somebody else want to go because we can't. I think if we paid DJJ and kept the same team, we'd be over the second threshold. We have to get rid of guys to get guys here. I don't think it's gonna be a bunch of signing.
That's why you hear a bunch of people saying if Dallas gets rid of Maxey and Tim, that'll free up some stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we talk about like a Tim Hardaway Jr. contract trade to get somewhere around Chris Middleton. And we getting DJJ back. I'd rather have this team plus Chris Middleton than the same team running back. That's all I'm saying. So if Chris Middleton can be at the bottom of the list again, but he's one of the guys that if we got nobody from the top of the list, we crossing off names, and he's
I trust him more than I trust Tobias Harris. I'll tell you that.
That's what I'm saying. So if I got Chris, I've seen Chris Middleton win a championship. Look at Drew Holiday and all that impact. Like he is a champion. So. Luka does most of the heavy lifting over here, Paul. We already know that. So Chris Middleton is going to be a spot-up shooter and all, really. He can go into the twilight of his career, kind of. He's a good shooter. He's a great shooter, actually. So the price is right. Like I said, we can go with these small forwards. That guy you just showed right there, Klay Thompson. I mean, if the price is right, like I'm not. I just wish I knew
what the market was.
He gonna at least get. What did before you say that? What did Draymond get? 25 or 20? He got 25, right?
I don't even remember.
I think it was 4 for 100. So I think that's what Klay going to look for at least.
Another rumor here: Lakers, Clippers, Mavs more interested in Wizards Landry Shamet. All right, let's see what we got, man. Landry Shamet says Washington Wizards guard Landry Shamet has several potential trade suitors ahead of the 2024 NBA draft on Wednesday. According to Hoop Hype's Mike Scotto, Shamet has drawn exploratory interest from the Los Angeles Lakers, the Clippers, the Mavs, the Jazz, the Raptors, and the Magic. Despite coming off a season in which he connected on just 33% of his threes. So yeah, pretty much 34. The 27-year-old has established himself as a sharpshooter who can operate as an offensive threat without the ball in his hands. And let's see. prior to his 23-24 campaign, Shamet never shot below 36% from the three throughout a full season in his career.
How much you making?
I don't even know.
All right, so
it must not be that much, man.
Yeah, he 34 is an outlier. He's playing on Washington. They trash right now. I don't think he's a bad shooter. I think Landry Shamet is a decent shooter. I think he can make open shots. I've seen him do it to us enough times. I think he's averaging like 15 almost on per 36 or whatever from last year. I told the folks in Discord, shout out to Gina Kim, I said no to Landry Shamet before I thought about it.
So he's making almost 11 a year.
Yeah, I'm okay. 11 just got me. Yes, I'll take Landry Shamet for 11 million. Pause. You talking about a guy that can just make spot up shots, that can run around and get to places and make shots and all that, like move without the ball and shoot? I think Landry Shamet can do that. I think he does more than what we already have. He adds another dimension, and he can actually shoot the ball. Like this isn't like shout out to PJ Washington. We know he can shoot and make shots and all, but I actually trust Landry Shamet to make open buckets. I think I do at least. We see what happens if you come to the Mavericks and you get open buckets. We know how that works. But yeah, I mean for $11 million, bro, like that ain't the worst. If we can get that room to get him, in here for $11 million.
That means your boy got to go.
Who, Maxey?
Yep.
That's fine. But we had to get somebody else. So Landry Shamet wouldn't solve Maxey's problem, if that makes sense. So he's his money, but if we would need another Maxey replacement if we got Landry.
Oh, that was something else. Let me see. What else we got? See what else got. Yeah, that was a Landry Shamet one. What else do we got in here?
Paul George gonna opt in, but we're gonna talk about that. I ain't the house. That's that they be like I think we own the Vegas odds though. For what's the name? I know you're going to Jeremy Grant, but I think we own the Vegas odds for Paul George. I think.
You know, Vegas odds for everything after going to the finals.
You're right.
Let's see. Blazers, Jeremy Grant drawing interest from the Mavs and more. Let's see. We got Dallas Mavericks are one of the multiple teams that have checked in on Portland Trail Blazers forward Jeremy Grant, according to SNY, Ian Bagley. Says Grant was limited to 54 games in 23-24, averaging 21 and 3, while shooting 40% from 3. Okay, got your numbers right there.
He only got 4 rebounds or less than 4 rebounds.
Yeesh. Yeah. Last summer, the 30-year-old signed a $160 million contract to return to Portland, and it took a matter of days for his exit to look inevitable. That's because Dame Lillard requested a trade shortly after an agreement between Grant and the Trailblazers, a development that radically altered their short-term trajectory. Lillard eventually got his wish, and the team finished 21-26 in the first year. 21-61 in the first year of this rebuild. He's 30, King.
Yeah, I know, bro. This So this is, to me, the most high risk, high reward of the trades. It's the main thing that gives me reservation about Jeremy Grant is the length of the contract. Pause. The length is what gives me the reservation. Like, it was 5 years, right?
Yeah.
It was for
he signed a contract.
Just signed it. He got 4 more years. So if it doesn't work, you got 4 more years of a $38 million player. It kicks in this year, right? And it's the first year of it, right?
So he got 4 years left now.
So it started last year. So it's 4 more. Okay. So you have
remember he signed it this offseason.
Yeah. So you have 3 more years of Jeremy Grant if it doesn't work at $38 million. So at least you got 2 more years of him, I should say. That third year going to be a nice expiring contract. As I said, at the end of the day, if it's Tim and it's like Josh Green or something like that, I don't see Jeremy Grant's production being worse than theirs. No matter what he does, I don't think his production would be worse than them. Now, is it still going to be worth $38 million is the question. But like I said, beggars can't be choosers. And if we're choosing on our team to get somebody to fill the spot, he does feel the need and have skill at the forward position. He definitely can be nice. He'll be the third option. Like absolutely. Like I think he'd probably feast with our team, tell you the truth, if everything like pans out correctly. Those 4 other years or 3 other years, whatever you want, however you want to call it, that's just ridiculous. But you might be able to get him without, like, at this point, you probably don't need draft picks like that. You feel me, for Jeremy Grant, because of his contract. You're giving Portland an expiring contract and all that. Like, you may, it's, oh, bro. That 38 just, wow. I remember talking about
for me, it's the 4 years remaining that got me.
Yeah, that's what 4 years for 38. It ain't even if it was 4 years for like 11, okay. I'm okay. 438, bro. We were crying about Jalen Brunson. Like 38. He almost had $40 million. And he fits though.
It's he's that ideal that you've kind of heard me talking about. If I for a 3, I want a two-way guy. A guy who could put the ball on the floor, get his own. We know he was the number 1 option in Portland, so he can definitely do that. He can shoot. He shot, like I said, shot over 40%. Can score. He can get you 21. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine what he can do. Like you said, if he had pressure taken off of him by Luka and Kyrie. He also can be that guy where, like you said, can alleviate pressure off of Luka and Kyrie to where they ain't got to be the only ones out there, creating for themselves or for others. He's athletic. He has size. I could imagine him and PJ in the front court with Lively. The defense would be stupid. Couple things, like I said, it's the contract and the age kind of got me. Yeah, but it's one of those cases like if we came out tomorrow, Nico said, yeah, we traded for Jeremy Grant.
We one of the favorites. We're gonna go into next year, but we will be like,
well, yeah,
damn near the favorites if we go in there, but it's yeast if it doesn't work, bro.
Yeah, that's the part. It's like I feel like if you make that move, you kind of got rid of all your wiggle room.
No. If you don't get rid of your draft picks, if you can somehow not use draft picks and still hold on to draft picks, you haven't. Oh man, it's a. I don't think Jeremy. So here's my thing, and I'm gonna say before the Maverick fans and all that said, I don't think Jeremy Grant's gonna be worth $38 million on our team. He comes to the Dallas Mavericks. There's not enough basketballs for him to be worth 30. What I think people would think a $38 million player. Isn't that what Kyrie's making?
Yeah, Kyrie making what 40?
Yeah,
42 or something like that.
Like close to it. So if he's close to Kyrie, they're gonna expect him to be. He's not gonna put up 25 a game on 50, 40, 90. That's not what Jeremy Grant's gonna do. So he's not gonna give you $38 million production. He's 30 years old, and I understand he's not going to be 38. He got that contract, and it's already done. You're just trying to get a guy to fill a role and fill a void that can be that skill. And hopefully, if he wins the championship, it doesn't matter. That 38 is whatever. He's filling his role. He's 30. You're going to have him until like he's 34 years old at least, right? Oof. Does he stay good enough to be a number 3 on a championship level team for this contract?
That's the question.
That's the question. I don't know. I don't know. If he just got you one, would you care?
What championship?
Yeah, in that run, if he got you
no.
successful, so you'd be okay.
Look, you think Boston cares that they got like 5 people for to make $30 million? Over 30 million plus.
They deal with it now, and they all got a ring. They all basically
be jerseys. No, I wouldn't. I want you to understand something. You know he makes more than Kyle Kuzma.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's his contract. Kyle Kuzma is 22. It's only The only problem with Kyle Kuzma is his mental and what he like. That's his saying what he said about Dallas, and then the whole Luka thing and all. Like,
oh wait, no. Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying. I just want you to put it into perspective. He makes more than Kyle Kuzma.
Kyle's perfect.
So,
but do I think so? Jeremy Grant doesn't bother me with the mindset thing. I think Jeremy Grant's gonna come over here and try.
No. Like I said, listen, there's only two things I'm scared of with Jeremy Grant. It's his age and that contract. That's it. I told you that the makeup of Jeremy Grant is the ideal player that I've been wanting at the 3. Somebody who can play on both ends, who don't need the ball to be effective.
But
he can help. Can make plays. You know what I'm saying? Can score. We need somebody who can actually. And I'm talking about he needs somebody to, as Matt from We Talk House say, baby food.
No, give him
Gerber. He don't need that. Like he can put the ball on the floor himself and go get it. We see him do it against us.
It can be games. It can be games where he can be the number 1 option. Kind of like Kyrie.
Right.
We have 3 guys.
Yeah. Luka then got to go out there and score 85 every game, right? You got another dude that can easily get you 20 out of his sleep. So
get you 40.
So that's why I say, like, man, yeah, I think he did it against us, I believe. So, you know, so that's why I say, man, the idea of Jeremy Grant is a great thing. Like, just those two things kind of, you know, look, if Nico and them are pondering the idea of getting him, because listen, I think we kind of know that. I think everybody knows Portland wants to move off of him. Mm-hmm. We just saw it here in the article. Just say that once Damian Lillard asked for that trade, that kind of that changed everything up. Yep. You know, because we even said that. We was like, yo, when he asked for that trade after signing that contract, like, ooh, man, I know the Blazers are mad. Yep. Like, yo, we just signed that dude to this contract, and we thought you were going to stay. You asked for a trade, now we stuck with the contract.
And they may not get draft picks for him.
Yeah. Because, listen, anybody who gets him is going to be, we're doing a favor for them.
Yeah.
So, that's why I say, like, look, man,
if Tim involved, bro, you to push the button. Would you, like, at the end of the day, if this like an asteroid come on its way to Earth, you had to shoot the rocket or whatever, and you had to make that decision right now, you doing yes or no? You saying yes. It is what it is. If Tim's involved, you got to. It is what it is. If we can get like if we don't trade any of the guys we talked about, you know, the other show when we said the main guys, why not? That's our point. Like, what do you? Yeah, you lose the flexibility, but at this point, we got to try to win a chip, right? Like, we at that point now, we have to try to win chips. We're at the chips point. You now have to try to compete for championships. If you're not competing for championships, what are you doing? Every other year, we're not doing we got to wait and do this and find a team. That's not where we at now. We at winning a championship. We're not worried about Luka 6 years down the line. You got to make the move, bro. If it includes the guys that's not at the top. You gotta make that move, bro.
Because Kyrie not getting any younger too. So
you gotta make that move for now. You gotta try to get Jeremy Grant and Kyrie a ring now. You don't play. I told you the catch-22 of our team with Luka being so transcendent. It's like you have to work now and for the future at the same time. It's weird. It's like you got to get Luka somebody that's comparable to his skills, but then you also got to still build your team for guys like building a team. So. You got to, bro. Like maybe this is last stop. Maybe he goes out and this. They want so. Is Jeremy Grant better than Michael Porter Jr.?
So this is how I look at it. Who would I rather have for this team? I'd rather have Jeremy Grant. Because the thing is, the reason why I say I like the Jeremy Grant idea of Jeremy Grant, because like I said a million times, he does what we need. We need a guy who can create, defend, you know, can go get his own, all that type of stuff, right? What does Michael Porter do other than just shoot?
That's why I was going to ask you, why is he better than Jeremy Grant? What does Michael Porter do better than Jeremy Grant? Like, he's not a.
And that's another player that's another player whose name's been thrown out there as far as people trying to, you know, Denver trying to get off of him or whatever, because he don't do anything else but just like matter of fact, I forgot who I was listening to. I was watching a video the other day and the guy said the same thing. He said if he does not scoring, then what is he doing? He's not a facilitator. He's not the greatest rebounder. He's not a great defender. So it's like, what else do you have to fall back on if you're not making your shots?
I think
some of his shot selections are kind of Carmelo Anthony-ish.
I think Denver chose the wrong person, and I've already said that they won a championship. Stuff happens. You don't just luck into complete into a championship. It happened. It is what it is. But I remember when it happened. We talked about the Luka thing and all that. When they gave Michael Porter Jr. that max contract, I'm like, what the hell has he done to get a max contract from you guys?
Remember, he got that max right after Luka got his. He was
yeah,
the next one
they
to
were
get
like,
it.
whoa, what is going on? And I said, at that point, you got 3 guys now with max contracts. This is your team. This is it. And now we're looking at Michael Porter is not developing anything. What does he change? Like, what's different about Michael Porter Jr.? He's Michael Porter Jr. I don't think he's better than Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant has left and shown he can do this for the team. Does Michael Porter Jr. get the Trailblazers more than 21 wins? Come on, man. Do you want Michael Porter Jr. really having the ball in his hand the whole game and doing stuff and dribbling and making plays and all?
Because if you do that, you a lot of people ain't finna touch the ball.
So I don't think he can handle the ball good enough to be that type of guy in the first place. But secondly, I think Jeremy Grant better than Michael Porter Jr. Might be a hot take, but I think he's better than and he's obviously better on the defensive side of the ball. And Michael Porter took a step up on defense. I'm not going to knock him for that. He did. I'll give praise when guys start giving effort on defense, but he's not Jeremy Grant. I think Jeremy Grant's a better all-around player. Maybe Michael Porter's a better rebounder. I don't even know Michael Porter's rebounding numbers. I know Jeremy Grant's was horrible at 3.5, but I wouldn't think Michael Porter Jr. is getting a bunch of rebounds. Maybe he is. Maybe he gets 7. Maybe I'm just wrong. And I don't know his game like Shaq said and all as far as rebounds. But
you're not familiar with his game.
Yeah, I just feel like all around everything else, bro, like Michael Porter Jr., I don't know if he's better than Jeremy Grant. I don't know if that's a hot take. So if they gave him a max contract, like, this is your guy. This is your locked-in team. Do you think Jeremy Grant can help us win a championship? Is the league open enough right now?
He makes us better. He definitely makes us better.
No, I don't want him to. If that's what you're saying, it just makes us better. Do you feel like right now today, if we got Jeremy Grant and we got rid of somebody at the bottom, say a Maxey and a Tim or something like that, whatever, that we'd be champion? You'd be going to the season saying, "Let's go win the chip."
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so you
even before that, like even if it wasn't Jeremy Grant was saying that, because once you went to the finals, you went to the Western Conference Finals, then you went to the Western Conference Finals and finals, is championship or bust.
With the same team, though, would you be thinking it?
Yes. Let's go back.
So no. So I think not. Let's go back. You obviously want to go back. I'm not saying that. Do you think with the same team constructed right now, we win a championship next year?
No,
not with Jeremy Grant. Like the same.
No, with Jeremy Grant, I think we definitely will be probably of course, I'm probably being biased. I think we'll be the favorite in the West with Jeremy Grant.
So you think even with Denver and all that, whatever, we the favorites to get back to the finals, and let's see what happens.
Because Denver's about to lose KCP.
Yes. So if that's the case, and you think Jeremy Grant gives us a shot again to play against Boston if they get there,
yes,
then you sign Jeremy Grant, bro. I sign him. You trade for him. Let's go. If he's the piece you worry about the West, the finals, you got to worry about that as well. And I think he helps us in the finals. If we had Jeremy Grant this series, we might win. You feel me? Like,
this is what well, like I said, I don't want to throw these names out here because I don't want people to get let down or whatever. But just an idea. If we had a Jeremy Grant and say a Dennis Smith Jr. as a backup point guard, I think we would have won a championship.
Yes, I agree with you, but I only need Dennis Smith Jr. I think if we had Jeremy Grant, bro, I think we win a championship. I think it was not enough guys to cause chaos on Boston switches and all that stuff. You feel me? It's not enough guys to actually do something where it's like if you lined Luka, Kyrie, and Jeremy Grant beside each other, that's a difficult way to switch off and leave a guy open and all that stuff. Like, it's too much movement you got to do. With a PJ in them, they were just kind of sagging off pause, and then you feel like ducking back and forth, being like, oh, we're not that worried. Let's see what Jaylen Brown can do one-on-one with Luka and all that stuff. It's a different beast. So I think we're the favorite. I'm not going to say we're the favorites because they're going to say a healthy Boston is still 5 dudes and all that stuff. They would obviously give them favorites. They'd the returning champions. I think we favorites come out the West, though. I think it'd be one of those situations again where it's like, that'll be the trade to say, let's go see Mavericks versus Boston part 2. So I'm down. It's not many people. Like I said, he's one of the few guys that I'm like, the reward is probably a championship. him. Like I said, him, Kuzma, and like I said, a Paul George. If we got them, even any of those three on our team, I'd be like, yeah, bro, we're gonna win this. This is it. We got it.
Yeah.
The other ones though, like even a Denny. My question marks with Denny now with the team watching it is Denny would have to like drive his butt off. Pause. Like you feel me? Like he'd have to, because his 3-point shot, unless he go into the lab and his 3-point shot becomes like stupid, he'd have to be every time he gets the ball like be able to make a move and go to the rim and drive from the top. And I've seen Denny do it. Not saying he can't do it, but it'd be more pressure on him because he has to like now initiate more of offense instead of being that guy to catch and shoot. And I don't know if he can catch and shoot. We've seen PJ Washington catch and shoot in the corners where he struggled at the beginning of the year, like, or the beginning of the trade, I should say, saying, man, you're going to be able to make a shot and all. Denny already is a suspect shooter. But Kuz, though, Kuz has skill. Like, Kuz has all-star skill. And his, like, he can do everything. He's a 5-tool player, like if you in baseball and all. He can do everything. He may not get there. He may not whatever, but he can do it. Same thing with Paul George. We know he can do it. Jeremy Grant as well. They can do this type of thing. They can shoot the ball if needed. They can drive. They can dribble the ball and take somebody off the dribble. They can make somebody fall if needed to. You feel me? Like just moves they can do and score inside, midi, 3-point. They can do that type of stuff. Those three, any of those three guys, even Jeremy Grant, I think we can win a championship. The only thing that it's always that situation where what if it doesn't fit? Like everybody, we thought KP was gonna be perfect for Luka. You feel me? And that didn't turn out the way I thought it was. I thought they were going to just gel and be the way LeBron and AD was, kind of like, you feel me, like just dominant.
Yeah, we already know why. We kind of admit
it. But like I'm saying, stuff just got to click. So I don't think it'll be a problem with Jeremy Grant. But if something was a problem, that's a big problem. That's just for 4 years or whatever. So that's more than KP was making.
Yeah, man.
That's more than KP was making. But yikes. Brother, that's wow.
All right, man. I think that's about it, King. Those are the only ones I think we said we're going to talk about here. You ready to get to the GlowYard, man?
Let's go. So we got a good day. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the peoples.
Yes, sir.
Let's get to the GlowYard. All right, man. Listen, guys. If you have any questions or any comments addressing me and King here tonight or anything we talked about, go ahead and hit us with the WTM in front of your question or your comment. We ask you to be respectful in the comment section, of course. We take on all super chats first. So we got one here, King. We got the MVP of the channel, Coy, with the $4.99 dono. He's a GlowYard member. Says, much love, guys. I'm all in for Jeremy Grant and Dennis Smith Jr., my two dream players on our team. I'm telling you, we got them two. I'm telling you, I said the same thing, Corey. If we got Jeremy, like say a Jeremy Grant and a Dennis Smith, I think we sit.
Oh,
before you ask a question, let me ask you, who you trust, Dennis Smith or Exum?
That's a hard question, bro. Why are you gonna do? You gonna disrespect? You can't disrespect Exum like that, bro. I never seen Dennis Smith in the playoffs. Would you have traded Exum for Dennis Smith straight up during the season when he was at his peak?
Bro, yes. Okay. How many times have you seen Exum ankles being broken out there?
Oh,
Dennis Smith is literally
a
point of attack defender, bro.
Exum was nice at some
We seen him be a game changer defender, bro. That's what we need. What we need at the point guard position.
Exum was nice, but yes, I agree. I think Dennis Smith is more skilled. He should be up. I got to see him in the playoffs as far as making the shots and all that, like Exum did. But yeah, I definitely.
It's the same thing with we never saw PJ Washington play in the playoffs either. And look what he did.
I mean,
let's just get him with Luka and Kyrie and see what he can do, man.
I mean, you I don't have a problem.
And he'd be real cheap.
That's what I'm saying. He's a free agent again.
Dang, hold on. I think I might be wrong on that.
Or is he still on Brooklyn?
I think he's on a 2-year deal. Let me see. Go ahead.
If he signed a 2-year, we still can get him, no pause. Because expiring, he's basically done either way. So I'm done. Thank you, Coy. Rich is a GlowYard.
Appreciate Coy.
He said, "What up, everyone? What up, Richard?" He said, "Maybe there's a movement going for Denny and Kispert. I finally am getting it through that you cannot have Maxey, Dwight, and Timmy on your team. LOL. Yes, sir. Good times are coming.
Yeah, he a free agent.
He a free agent. Okay. All right. What up, Jet? He says, made it, King. So about PG and the Grant earlier. What were you suggesting our roster look like next year? I think we can just make it simple. Grant, Thibault, Shamet, and re-sign DJ. Then right. Was that your second one, Jet? I don't know. You said one of two. So you said, now I'm from Philly. I don't want us anywhere near Tobias unless he's taking a vet minimum and okay with the 6-man rule. That's it. Nah, I'm not passing on Tobias. Not for what we got. I ain't. If he at the bottom of the totem pole and that's all we can get, I ain't gonna pass. I'm telling you.
I'm with you, Jet. He gotta be a vet man, bro.
I'm at a different level. Like I said, he's a. So we talking about signing trades. So we would control what we give it to him. I'm not giving him no money, but we talking about bringing Tobias Harris in here for like with that biannual, like the 12, whatever, like DJJ money for Tobias Harris. Hell yeah. Wow, man. Damn, Mavs fans. But yeah, Jet. All of my ideas sound good, man. Grant, Thibault, what else you said? Shamet, re-sign DJJ. I just don't think. I really think we're not going to keep DJJ and Josh Green, though. I think I was saying it to you earlier, Jet. I think Josh gone, man. Either DJJ not going to resign or we're going to get rid of Josh because we have to get rid of some money, man, to get somebody else. And somebody got to be used. What up, Daniel Sports? Daniel Barry.
What up, man? What up, Freezy?
Freezy. TGK TV is a GlowYard member. He says, We Talk Mavs is live. He's also the host of the unofficial official Mavs pregame show. What up, TGK?
What up? What up?
I see y'all saying pass with Tobias. Johnny B, funny. I'm going to click this and put WTM. He's a GlowYard member. He says Miles Bridges is greater than Kuzma.
I mean, he's cheaper.
Yeah, man, yeah. I don't know if
that's all.
But
I don't know what he gonna command this offseason, bro. That's gonna be the story of the summer.
He said I'd go after Obi Toppin over Tobias. I don't think they're getting rid of Obi. You think they get rid of Obi? No, bro, y'all be tripping. It's Obi Toppin, not.
Oh, is Obi a free agent?
I don't think he's Obi. Obi not a defender like that though.
No, he's not.
Y'all got to think about Jason Kidd, man. Y'all tripping.
Yeah, he's not.
Daniel says, "What'd you say, bro?"
He's athletic. He can shoot threes.
Yeah, he's athletic and all that, but I mean, ain't he kind of like Christian Wood?
Yeah, you're right.
Daniel said I would do Grant, and Thibault for THJ, Maxey, Green, and 2025 first. Top 10 protected. If we do this deal, then we could sign DJJ to mid-level exception. Yeah, I would try. Daniel, I would try to protect that even like more than that. Can you do that? Can't you tie 15? Can't you tie 15 protected or something like that? But I would try not to give the first round pick. I really would. I would try my hardest. If it comes down to, I guess, giving a first round pick, I probably would for Grant and Thibault. But I really want Grant without the first round picks. But I see what you're doing there, Daniel. I see you, Jason. No, I don't think the Mavs going to star player for Tim Hardaway Jr. and Maxi Cleveland, but none of these players we talk about have been star players.
No.
And none of them made the All-Star game, have they? Nick says
no, because Grant ain't made it. Tobias definitely ain't made it.
Only person is my brief stint on Paul George, but everybody else was no. Nick says THJ and his dad can't leave soon enough. They saying no on Kuz as well.
They probably saying no because of the comments.
I know. So we become beggars and cheeses over here. So I understand. I'm just like, I can't.
Y'all saying no to all these people. Who hell we supposed to get?
Yeah. What up, Aaron? He says, "What's up, guys? This news about THJ being gone soon is music to my ears, like a '90s New Jack Swing type song, man. Let me just play Motown Philly and help the Hardways pack for anywhere but Dallas. I feel you, Aaron. Appreciate you, bro." I see Harvey. Click on him. He said Nick Batum is unrestricted free agent.
I get nigga for the low.
I take him over Maxey.
I ain't taking everybody with Max.
You not? Nick not better than Maxey Cleaver?
I seen that man block a shot, man, and stop the Luka from getting the gold medal.
I think Nick between the better defender and offensive player than Maxey. But I guess I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but I just think he's better than Maxey. Nick also says Mavs need a reliable shooter and a third ball handler. Hield and Monk are free agents.
No, Monk signed already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want Hield. Hield is another Tim Hardaway.
He's more consistent, but still he doesn't move the needle.
Hey, he's more consistent. Anybody could be made one more shot than Tim Hardaway.
1 more 3 or something like that. You're right.
He's still not consistent enough.
He don't usually go offers. He'll go 1.
Tim went over 4. He went 1 for 5.
Yep. Kareem, we talked about him for you. Yeah, I'll take Dan Smith Jr. back. I don't want y'all to think I wouldn't. DSJ my dude. So, but DSJ got to stay healthy too, though. Don't act like he don't.
Yeah.
Get hurt. So we talk about.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought you was gonna bring that up.
I didn't pause, but you feel me? Like it is what it is. Jet said just sent King a trade for Grant and Thibault. There's a world where we don't have to give our young core to make the Blazers bite. Just get Tim, Maxey, more salary dumps, draft picks for Grant Thibault.
Everybody on Grant Thibault, huh?
My thing, Jet, I know you love Josh Green, right? My thing is this, and I keep telling everybody, what is Josh Green going to do if we get Grant and Thibault? That's my only what is Josh Green going to do? You're getting more people that you're putting in front of Josh Green.
Yeah,
that's my only thing, Jet. Why are we keeping Josh Green and letting him rot when he can go somewhere else and be worth something? Like you're putting more guys in front of him.
And then you missed the key part too. We're not even factoring in Omax.
Yeah, it's a bunch of guys here. You can't. I think at this point the Mavericks are saying that we may have paid Josh Green too much. Omax is still in a rookie contract, so if you had to make a decision, not even based on liking the guys or whatever, it's just Omax is a better value right now as far as the contract. So I don't know, Jet. I love Josh Green as well, y'all. But you're getting guys and you're putting them in front of him. What is he just going to sit here and become a Dwight Powell? At some point, we just sitting here being like, we got Josh Green in the team because we drafted him. Nick says Mavs should go after Batum instead of Thibault. Batum is a reliable three-point shooter and has so much experience. Too bad Monk already resigned. Would you sign Dinwiddie for a vet man? Yes.
Only thing is though, Nick's Thibault is younger than Batum.
Yes.
Batum is over 30. I believe he's 33 or 4.
Yeah, I think he old. Richard says, repeat after me. No over 30, overrated, overpaid, injury riddled, washed up has-beens, please. Johnny B says we need to get rid of Powell and Keith too. But we not.
What Keith do, John?
I'm fine with Keith as the one guy. Powell, I would like to get rid of Johnny B, but we're not. He's on the vet minimum. He doesn't even move the needle for anything anymore. So he's a waste of space, truthfully. But I think they're here. I think they're going to stay here. That's why I don't even include them in the conversation.
Yeah, we're talking about people who actually are in the rotation that plays. Because Powell don't even play. To be honest with you, Johnny, I completely forgot about Powell until you just mentioned him.
Dang.
That's how irrelevant he's been, bro. What is it making 3? 4?
Probably 3, I think.
Or something like that. Or 4, or whatever.
Well, you gave him 4 years or 3 years? You gave him 3 years, right?
3 years, so it's 4.
So 4. So it's 4, yep.
Yeah, so you're making $4 million. I mean,
it sticks wild. Six was going off in our Discord yesterday.
What do you do now?
Just being sticks.
Sticks being sticks.
Just being sticks. Richard also says Grant and Flat Earther will be expensive agent together. Yeah, Richard. Yeah. But the question is, can they be good enough to be the other two guys on the championship level team for the next whatever years Jeremy Grant have left? That's the question, Richard. Do you believe that?
So there's a question I got. If Dallas, let's say Dallas do make the Grant move, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think they'll be fine with just getting one within his contract, or do you think because they have Luka, they feel like they can get multiple?
Hold on, what you mean? Which mean
Like,
one?
Would you think the Mavs would be fine with just
No,
getting
no.
one in that window, or do you think that because we have Luka, they feel like we can get multiple?
No, bro. We're gonna try to get 2 of them in 4, and it's 4 years at least. Okay. I think they got to the finals last year. There's any piece they get from now on is a piece for them to win championships. They already have a team that can get to the finals. So Jeremy Grant is there to win chips. You don't go for just 1 year. You're trying. We want this to be the last stop for Kyrie Irving. We don't want to if we can get him more than 1 chip on Dallas, that would be awesome. I don't think they're just going for 1. Nico better not just be going for 1. He got to get that's why you got to still think about the future at the same time I think about the present. Like he gotta.
BJ just said Powell's on there he's actually making $5 million. He's not on the vet man.
I thought it was 12 million for 3 years.
That's what I thought, Joe. I thought it was 4.
Yeah, I thought he turned down the supposed $12 million contract
for 1 year.
Houston for the 3 years of splitting it up for $4 million. That's what I thought. But
so he's saying he's making 15 for 3. Is that what you're saying, BJ?
Eesh.
Because I thought he got 12 here, but they split it up into 3 years or whatever. So I don't know. I hope that's not the case, man. But anyway,
DV says his GlowYard member. He said he doesn't ever go over 35. I guess you mean Jeremy Grant, DV? Yeah. Just saying over 30. I was just going 40 as far as he probably got close enough to it. But over 30 is fine. I know he's not gonna probably get 40 points on our team a bunch. Like he don't have to do that. Kareem said, yeah, but look at Boston King. They got multiple deals like 20 to 30 mil just doing 1 role. I'm not.
That's what I was thinking with. That's what I was thinking with the whole Jeremy Grant thing. Boston has done that. Like, did you think that Boston needed? You feel the impact, Pauls, of KP?
Yes.
You felt the impact in the series?
Yes, I did.
Man, I wonder how that was when we said he only had 1 quarter in the first game and he was out for the rest of them, and then he played for about 5 minutes in the last game.
And the 2 games he played, they blew us out.
Was it because of him though?
The 2 games he played, they blew us out. I felt like it was a part of it as far as a defensive matchup. Yes, I do. The 1 game that we lost without him, or when we lost, it was a game 2. That's fine. Game 3 was the touchy one where it was close, and Luka got in the foul trouble and all at the end. Like Kristaps made him a different beast. That's why I say all the time, if Kristaps is healthy, the way that team looked in the finals, they were a 5-out team, bro. Like you have to be able to play the perimeter with everyone on that floor. And Kristaps shoots 30-footers.
So I guess the point I'm making is, you still thought they would have lost that series if KP didn't play?
I think it was a better chance if they start in the series. Yes, without that game 1, we probably would have had a longer series.
I'm talking about at the end of the series with KP only playing a game and a half. You still think they would have lost that series without KP? He played a game and a half. They beat us in 5.
I don't feel like they would have lost that series possibly. I feel like, bro, yes, I feel like it was a chance we could win that series without KP. Yes. I think that's the reason why they played KP.
No, I said, do you think, no, listen what I'm saying. Do you think Boston would have still lost the series if KP had him playing a game and a half? We took this series to 5. So 5 games, you want to play a game and a half. You still think we would have won that series without KP?
We would have.
You still think Boston would have still lost that series without KP?
We would have had a chance to beat them. Yes, I did without KP. I really believe that. I'm telling you, I watched the game. I watched KP. Don't matter when he did it. No, that quarter and a half was a quarter where they kicked our ass. He put up 18 points in the first quarter, and it was over. Once he played a different dimension. He killed us in game 1. They held him away the whole time in Dallas and all, depending on no matter what was going to happen, they were going to bring him back eventually, which I said at some point he was coming back. It was going to happen. And then in game 5, when they beat us finally, the defense was trash because they couldn't defend KP on the floor with the guys. The spacing and all made it different. KP just being able to play. It's kind of like Willis Reed and all again. Changed their team up. That's why every time I talked afterwards and saying,
I guess I remember the different game because KP barely played in the game 5.
But he played though. Kawhi Leonard.
I don't even think he played
certain
10
games.
minutes.
Kawhi Leonard played in certain games, and we beat both of them when he played. The games where he didn't play, we won because it's different dimensions, and you think with a different mindset when you play differently.
No. I'm not. That's not the point I'm making.
Got you.
Not the point I'm making. The point I'm actually making. Did he give you 30 million worth of play in the playoffs in the series?
Yeah, because he won. Well, no. I've already said that earlier. No,
that's the point I'm trying to make. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, I've already said
like
that.
he didn't give you 30 million worth of play. So the point
I'm not gonna get that.
No, so that's what I'm saying. Like him and Drew didn't give you 30 million worth of play, right? No. But yet they both make over 30, and it looks like they might even pay what's name over 30. Well, he looking like he might make. So they're gonna have 5 guys over 30,
as they should. You just got to do your role. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying before. You have to. Jeremy Grant has to do his role.
I think that's what Kareem is saying when he said about Jeremy Grant. Like I'm not. This is the thing. Like I'm not mad at the idea of Jeremy Grant making 30. My thing is, it's the age, and it's the contract length, right? Like, I mean, I know we could say Drew, but they have other people to make up for if Drew kind of slips a little bit. We saw that. Like Drew looked good in what was game 1 or whatever, and he kind of was quiet again in game 2 and 3 and 4 or whatever, right? So, like, he got enough guys on that team that can cover for that. Like, we asking Jeremy Grant to do a whole lot more than what Boston asked Drew to do.
Yeah, we're
like you said, you asking him to play a role. We're asking Jeremy Grant to be that third guy, a consistent third guy.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I wasn't about you, bro. Kareem, that's what he said. But look at Boston. I'm like, I'm the one that I thought I brought the theory about that he probably wasn't gonna be worth 38 million, but it's about if he can just do the role. That's why I'm saying, like I'm not against it.
Yeah, I'm not against it as far as like I said, the idea of him getting 38. I'm not mad at that because, like I said, we saw 5 guys. If you want to count Derek White, he's gonna probably make 30. So he's gonna have, like you said, they're gonna have $1 billion on their starting lineup. Like I'm fine with that. The thing is, like I said, it's just
you gotta win.
Yeah.
You gotta win. Winning cures everything. I don't care who's on it. Why do I care about what the front office decision making they're paying if they win it? I don't care.
Let me ask you another question. If Jeremy Grant was 26, would you be mad about that contract?
I don't think anybody would. If Jeremy Grant was 26 doing what he's doing right now, then everybody
27, 28, somewhere around there, would you be mad?
Everybody be trying to get him with draft picks and all. That's why it's a risk. He's 30, bro, like that. Woo! And like you say, he's never been a star player, so usually they decline quicker, right? Mm-hmm. Yeesh. Is he going to last it? Can he last this contract? That's the question.
That's what I asked you earlier. Can he last in the? Yes, that's what I was asking you earlier. Like, that's why I was asking you also too about would you think they'll be happy with just getting one? Like, say you get one championship out of the duration of his contract. Do you think Dallas would be happy just getting that one, or you think they're thinking in the mindset of we got Luka, we should be able to get more than one?
You should be able to get more than one.
Or should I say, do you think they're expecting to get more than one because you got Luka?
I'm hoping they're expecting to get more than one, but one isn't a failure.
No, because
you feel me? Like
no, one's not a failure. You don't think Toronto's mad they just got one ring?
Nah, like, hell no. But I'm just saying, like, I know people will be like, well, one would be odd. If he gets one championship in this run, it's worth the contract. You feel what I'm saying? It'll be worth the contract. Now, obviously, I don't want to set this up for one because I feel like we got a generational player. I think you do too. I don't want to just get one. I want him to compete for championships every year. Now, if he got one and we were in the finals every year, would that change? Like, say just Boston's just a juggernaut and it's their year. It's their decade.
So you're saying Cleveland and Golden State, where Cleveland got that
we
one.
Just keep going, but we just can't go. It's just hard.
Would I be cool with the contract? What you're saying?
Yes. Would you be like, man? Well, at least we try. We in the finals. What else can we do?
So the only thing is, like, I think that would also take away our flexibility to even add more to it. If you, because like you said, because like for example, Boston was going to the Eastern Conference Finals every year. They went to the finals every 1 year. Then he finally made this move and he put them over the top, right? Well, we have the flexibility to make that move to finally put us over the hump. Like, say you get that one already, you're in the finals, you're in the Western Conference Finals, you're flirting with it or whatever, and then like you have enough wiggle room to push you over the top to make another move to go back and get another ring. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, their first. I'll turn it to you a different way. Their first Eastern Conference championship within this run was 2017, right? With Isaiah Thomas or whatever and Jaylen Brown.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
So it's been 7 years since their first Eastern Conference that they
won. It's been 7 years,
right?
Yeah.
We went to the Western Conference Finals in 22. Right? I mean, 22 was the first one. 7 years from there will be 29. Do you feel me? The timeline of Jeremy Grant and all, it still wouldn't be the 7 years. Even if we just made it to the final, we'd still be going further than Boston would have been in them 7 years, if that makes sense. So, I don't know, bro. It's about do you want to be relevant? Do you think is there any move that can be done right now where you go into the season and say, bro, I think we winning it all. Like, I don't give a hell what happens. I don't give a hell about Boston. I don't give a hell about anything. Is there any move that you'd say, I think we got it?
Because look, I this is my thing, right? I look at it like this. It's kind of like when me and you were saying we needed a big, right? We needed a big. We kept saying that, right? And look what happened. We got that, and that pushed us over the top. We got us to the finals, right? I don't feel like we need just these multiple, like, just real big moves. I feel like you tweet that one thing. Like I said, I think we all can sit here and watch the game and realize what that one thing we were missing in the series. You had the size. You had the defensive guys. You had your two horses or whatever, right? That one thing you were missing, which is that one consistent third option that can help take pressure off of Luka and them, right?
Yep.
And that's why I say, like, I feel like a Kyle Kuzma or a Jeremy Grant can push us over the top, bro, against us, a team like that, bro, because it gives you multiple. Especially if you get somebody like, look, I'm gonna tell you, you get like a Kyle Kuzma. I know people kind of like on the on the fence about Kyle Kuzma. A lot of them are saying that because of what his comments were. Put that to the side. The idea of Kyle Kuzma would be that type of player that can put us over the top. Like, you don't have to necessarily just get 25 superstars on the team. He's like, right now you have the base. What you're doing is kind of like Jenga. You got the base, you just stacking it now, right? Like, that's what you're trying to do. Like, I think Nico said that too. I finally listened to his press conference. Like, he kind of said it himself. You just need to feel the edges, and I think there's ways that you can get that guy. You don't have to necessarily be an all-star and all that. Like you've been saying, somebody, Jeremy Grant could look like he has all-star type of game. We all know Kyle Kuzma has an all-star type of game. Somebody like that in that level, that range, I think we'll be fine, bro. I think that can put us over the top, man.
And I think
the same way getting that power forward we needed, that starting power forward, the same way that having the two centers we've been crying about for the last 85 years. Finally getting those guys and see what that did. That bumped us up, right? Because we said every time we said it, King. If you had those two centers in 2022, what we have been at?
Probably champion.
That's what I'm saying.
You
had those guys now, and it got you to the finals. Now you need that one more piece. Just one more piece. Like I said, don't gotta necessarily be a big three and all that. But just get that next level guy that can be consistent for you on your team, bro, and that'll put you over the top. That's what I feel.
Who is that piece? So the Jeremy Grant thing is because Jeremy Grant gets paid like a superstar. We can say he's not a star, and we understand that, but he still gets paid like one. It's like, damn, you might as well get a superstar.
Listen,
if you're gonna do for Jeremy, but you don't got your picks maybe for Jeremy Grant.
That and I'm done with that superstar thing, bro. As far as like the pay or whatever, I think you said this a million times, and we've seen it for ourselves in Boston. Like Reem just said right here, we've seen it in Boston.
Go get.
They're starting 5.
Go get skilled.
They're starting 5. You understand what I'm saying?
I've been saying that. You
starting 5.
Go get skilled, bro.
If you want to add in Derek White, he's finna get paid too. It's all gonna make about 30 plus.
They got $1 billion. They have $1 billion, like you said, starting team, bro, for their total contracts.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, look, just get the right piece, man. Just get the right piece, because like King said, if you start winning championships, I'm not gonna be thinking about that contract no more.
Nobody cares. They're not gonna talk about it. Who cares about the money no more? The team.
Nobody talking about only the fans stuff are talking about Boston's contracts right now. Nobody in the media talking about their contracts. What they're talking about them being able to win multiple championships with that roster.
I don't even think you think Boston fans are talking about it right now? I don't think they are.
No.
I think they love it. I think Boston fans don't give a hell about the contracts at all. They like give everybody a contract. Give you a contract. Give you a contract. Same way we would be if we won a championship. We'd be like, give everybody a contract.
The only thing I'm hearing from as far as contracts is them saying, okay, we about to get ready to pay Tatum. We about to get ready to pay Derek White or whatever. And they're about to get ready to pay Horford, because Horford said he's not retiring. So
you just pay money. That's what I'm saying. You have to make the right decisions. You can't get stuck in wrong money. And that's the issue. Is Jeremy Grant good money? That's what the question is. It's like, man,
if Nico decides to go that route,
it is what it is. Let's go.
I trust him. Let's just get this thing. You know what I'm saying? Just
I believe it. That's what
jump
I'm saying.
ball. Let's go.
You got to. Let's see.
But that to me, that's the level I'm talking about, though. Like I want it in that range. You know what I'm saying? Like I want it in that range. Like the
perfect, bro.
You said who's perfect?
Kuz is perfect. Kuz.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You get like a Kuz, somebody at that third option, bro. Like
22.
and I feel like too that'll cut back on players like that will cut back on Luka's usage. You know what I'm saying? Like just that'll benefit Luka and Kyrie. That way we won't have to hear too many people talking about, Kyrie gotta give us 30 or whatever. You know, expect him to go out there and get you 30 and 40 every night. Kyrie can just walk in there and get you like 20, bro, and we're beating teams convincingly, right? Because you got that third guy that can come in there and get you 18, 19, 20 or whatever. So
I got a simple question for you. Would you be cringing if Kyle Kuzma brought the ball to the court?
Nope.
All right. Simple as that, bro. Jet says, can we reconstruct this contract?
No, this at the NFL, man.
I don't know about that, bro. As far as Josh Green and all, I think that's what you're talking about, Jet.
No, he probably think he was talking about Jeremy Grant. Nah, contracts are guaranteed.
Guaranteed,
yeah, they guaranteed, man.
Yeah. Let's see. Make sure you put WTM as well. I see there's a lot of people in here and talking stuff. Let me see. There's a lot in between I get to another WTM before I get there. Okay. Jet said the same thing again. Hold on, man. Jeez, bro. Any WTMs?
Probably way down here.
Here we go. I got one for Daniel. He said, hey, fellas, what up, Daniel? So I'm also in agreement that we need Jeremy Grant and Matisse Thybulle in a trade because that fills our needs. THJ, Maxey, Green in the first for Grant, and Thybulle gets it done. We'll see. Shout out to Nico. Nick says, I don't know how I feel about DSJ. He can't really shoot the ball, and his ball handling and facilitating is mid. His defense is nice, though.
Yeah.
It's about comparing him to a role, though, Knicks again. I think Relle compared him to Exum.
To Exum, yeah.
It's like Exum was compared to who? Frank Ntilikina. You feel me? Like, is it an upgrade at his position? That's what you asking. Not everybody else, just a role. Can DSJ give you Exum's role? Maybe, maybe not. Because like I said, Exum made, 7 threes against the Lakers? Something like those situations like that. And no, he was cooking, bro. Exum was nice. Exum was giving like 15 a game for a second, it felt like.
And that the only thing with DSJ, he got that dog mentality. Like we need more guys like that on the team. More with that PJ Washington, Jaden Hardy type of mind frame, bro. We need people that's like I'm not scared of this moment. I want to go out here and win it for my team. You know what I mean? Like it told me a time where we looked at Exum and he playing too timid.
Yeah.
He was scared to shoot it. He was scared to dribble in. He was losing the ball, getting his ankles broken left and right. You know what I'm saying? Like
that was after the injury, though. I felt like before the injury. Yeah. Exum was reliable. Exum was one of my favorite players on the damn team before the injury. And then when he went out with that injury again the second time, he couldn't move his knees anymore. Like, I don't know. I thought Exum was legit, though. I'm not going to discredit Exum because I thought he was the truth until he got hurt again. I was almost one Exum being a starting lineup, remember? We were like, make Exum. Are you going to get Exum out the starting lineup now? Coy says Cam Johnson was a good one, too. Yeah, any of them was Cam's. Sticks wild, man. Kareem says, I know it's not likely, but I want Trey Murphy / Najee. Would y'all rather have Grant or Denny and Kispert? Oh, man. It's because of the money, bro. It's only because of the money. If we on even terms, I'm probably still going Grant. Not younger. It's the money and the age. Yeah, bro. Which one helps us now more? And which one helps us in the future? Like, so
I ain't gonna lie, man. Damn, why you brought these names up, bro? Denny and Chris, they actually add depth to our team, bro. We would be deep as bleep, bro. Because Chris can score.
But Denny,
he could be that guy coming off the bench you've been asking for that can score, man.
Right, but
Denny can be that playmaker for us off the bench. That Dinwiddie.
Hell no, Denny starts, bro. Hell no, we get Denny over here. Denny start. Denny better be starting.
I mean, I'm not mad at him starting. It'd be nice to just get some bench depth too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Denny's not a good enough shooter. I'm sorry. Jeremy Grant is a better shooter than Denny. Like I said, Jeremy Grant just shot 40% as the number one option on a team. You feel me? Like, that's awesome. Denny doesn't. Like, that's the only thing I think about with Denny when I'm like on this team. And I know Richard, I love Denny, and I always think about that 3-point shot. Watching that and thinking about that in the finals now, I'm like, damn, would Denny have made those shots? I don't know when I sit and question. Grant has a different, like, they would probably leave Denny open and want him to drive because they're like, I'm gonna sag off, you got to make this shot. Grant, they're gonna have to play up on Jeremy Grant, and he's going because he can make shots, and they'll respect this shot.
Right.
So Nico got. I'm glad I'm not the GM.
Yeah, I'm saying, bro, Nico got some work. We got a super chat. Demond in the building. What up, Demond? We Talk Hawks in the building. He said, "What's good, Relle and King, man? What's good, man? What's good, man?
What up, bro?
Appreciate you, Demond. Appreciate you.
I heard y'all not trying to get your boy Sard, man.
Man, I sent it to him earlier. I sent it to him. Well, I sent it to him the other day. I think it was.
Was it true that he said he'd rather go to the Wizards? Was that fake, or did I?
So you know who his owner? I mean, you know who his agent is? Shout out to Demond. They're talking about this. I think it's this morning. I think.
I don't even know.
Bill Duffy.
Ooh.
You know who Bill Duffy's the agent of?
That's Luka, ain't it?
And what was the rumors going around in draft day that Luka didn't want to go?
Didn't want to go to Atlanta. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to Demond, man. They talked about it on their show.
Damn, Demond. That was horrible. Jeez. I hope not, man. I hope y'all get the guy.
So I guess it's kind of like I can't remember that one. We had that one agent that Mark Cuban and refused to work with back in the day. I don't know if you remember.
I remember him having an issue with somebody. I remember who it was.
It was an agent because one of the players we had is something happened with that player or whatever, and then like Mark Cuban didn't want to deal with that agent anymore. So any player that came up and he was like, "Oh, who's his agent? Oh, that's such." No, we ain't getting him.
You should not do that as a business owner trying to win for a team and all that. But you make those kind of decisions and stand behind them. Like I don't get it. But I read this one. I know we got a member, Rel. But Joe, he's a GlowYard member. He says utmost respect for Rel's opinion as he's earned that. But Dennis Smith Jr. must have blackmail material on Dallas folks because that dude cannot shoot. I do not want him at all.
I mean, I hear you, Joe. I hear you.
I'm sorry. Go ahead,
well, no. I was just gonna say I'm looking at the defense, and I know he's somebody who can push the tempo, just like Exum can in the open court. Like I hear what y'all saying with the shooting. I hear you. I hear you.
Do we really need defense? That's the thing is, we don't really need defense. We can use it, that's fine, but like we don't have to upgrade our defense off like too much. Like we're good on that. So I feel like the only thing with DSJ and like the Exum thing is who's better at their peak offensively so far we've seen in the NBA. And I know Dennis Smith was better at the beginning, but like recently in their recent history, can Dennis Smith be that offensive player that Exum was for us this year? Doing the things Exum do in Exum's role. That's my thing. Like Exum was nice being like making his three. He's made way more threes than I thought he would this year. Like can DSJ do that? And I don't know.
Hold on. Okay. First of all, one of them is only going to be making $1.50 a year, Richard. You comparing Danny to DSJ, really? Both of them be asked to do two different things, bro. Come on, Richard. I know you smarter than that, bro. Come on, man.
Get your member, yeah.
D-Star, man. He was a new member of the channel, man. Appreciate you, man. Welcome to the membership, man. Welcome to the GlowYard.
Welcome to the GlowYard. Man, Coy said Najee Marshall. I mean, New Orleans got a few players that I'd look at. Like that whole Trey Murphy thing, if that's real. Like he's not the complete fit, I would think, as far as that being that third guy and all that. He would help. I don't know if I think with Trey Murphy, you need someone else.
Yeah, probably so, yeah.
Wupo says, if we trade for Shamet, can we stretch and waive him? He has a team option for 2020.
Dang. You already talking about trading and stretch? Like, what are we doing?
Oh, no, he has a team option. No, let's play him. And then he has a team option. He'll be like Exum. Or like DJJ was this year, as far as one of you. And if he plays well, we got a team option where we can keep him. I don't want to waive
for the low, yeah.
Yeah, we already got one guy stretch wave right now. Like, I don't want to have a bunch of them.
We stretch wave that dude for like 5 years.
Yeah, something like that. I don't want to become the New York Mets or like you feel me?
Shots at Freezy, huh?
I forgot he is a Mets fan. He's not a Yankee guy.
I can't talk. They beat us.
Jet says, no, that was not 1 or 2. I was saying let's add another team to Portland package to make it easier from early. Okay, I got you, Jet. Appreciate you. Is this the one you saw before? Big J is a GlowYard member. He says, I can't believe I'm agreeing with Johnny B, but I would trade a THJ at a second round for Miles B at the mid-level over Grant or Kuz. I'm not against. It's not that I'm against or not against Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges is nice. Like Big J, Miles Bridges is nice. I keep saying that, but he is nice. He would fit. He would be a beast on this team. It's just baggage. My issue with him is the baggage. That's it, Big J. Like that's a lot of baggage, and he's just dealing with it right now. Like y'all just say bring on the devil. That's how y'all feel. I don't even care. Just won a championship. I don't care about nobody else's feelings. Sean says, really hyped for the offseason after the season we had. Yeah, and luckily it's a short offseason.
It's the shortest offseason we done had in a while.
Yeah. Stick says, Luka, Kyrie, PJ, Grant, Lively starting 5 with young guys and everyone locked up for 3 to 4 years. That would be amazing. That's what I'm thinking, Sticks. That looks good on paper, man. That's a good team on paper, bro. As far as starting lineup, especially if Lively develops, like guys still can get better. I know Grant is an older dude, real, but we still got Lively and PJ getting better in that lineup. And Luka,
we would have had like 2 6'8", 6'9" dudes, bro.
The defense
at
would be
the wing, man. Jesus.
Grant and PJ would, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Make the trade, bro. Grant and PJ alone on the wings, right? But beside Lively, yeah, I think you do the trade. You got to. I hope Grant works out, and I hope it's not a foolish and something happens or whatever.
Bro, if we're not top 3 in the West,
no, we won. I really think if we get Grant, we should be. I'm mad if we're not number 1 seed.
That's crazy, bro.
Joe said Powell signed the 2 for 1, a 2-and-1 for $12 million player option on 3rd year. That's what I thought.
Can't get him a player option.
Something like that. They probably did get a player option.
Yeah, they did.
So it's Dwight Powell. What you mean? You're gonna opt out and get a $10 million contract or something. Richard says OG won $40 million. That's what I heard, bro.
Shout out to Freezy, man. I sent it to him like, bro, what's going on out here, man?
Dre was in Discord. He was talking about, he opted out and we all expected it on. I was like, yeah, but I heard the Knicks were expecting him to be available for 25 to 30, and they saying he going ask for something.
He want 35
to 40 and all. And I'm like, I wouldn't do that.
DV with the what's that, King? Pounds?
That's your what's that?
Right? Yeah, that's euros. Okay, 199 euros. I think that's what it is. Grant has 3-and-1 left, 29, 32, 34, and a player option at 36. Maybe that's why Dallas is going after because of that 29.
That 36, bro. That's a player option. That's the one where you want him to be worth more than that at that point. You feel me? Because the player option is where he's taking the option.
DB said pounds. Thank you, DB.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He in England, so it probably is pounds. But 36.
I mean,
that's a lot, bro, for a player option at the end. But you got to do it. You got to take that move like that. That's the move that can make you. That's the dynasty.
You know what? I hate to be that guy. I hate to be that guy.
You gonna say don't?
This is like the thing everybody says when they to cope with the money. But when he make it to that 36, the cap will be up.
You're right. You better hope everything happens the way it's supposed to. If 36 won't matter then, right?
That's what I mean. Right? If that's gonna help people sleep at night, knowing that he got 36, but the cap gonna go up. I don't know what it's gonna look like by the end. Shout out to Larry, he know more about that than we do. But
if they win next year on that
29, not bad, bro.
It won't matter. If he wins on a 29 million one, you won't matter. You won't care about the others. 29 would be worth it as far as the third option. We'll be fine. He got to win on that 29.
Shout out to TGK, man. The TGK TV, man. He's with the $2 donos. GlowYard member too. He says, I miss y'all. That's all. Glad y'all live. Yeah, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
I had to get over the funk of losing.
But yeah, 29. Yeah, hey, listen, GlowYard.
29 not bad, bro, as far as the third option.
Are y'all mad at 29? Are y'all mad at 29?
But it ain't 20. I'm trying to get happy over 29, bro. It's still an average of the contract, and that last year is still there no matter what. So that
At
29 does look good at first.
At what y'all just saw the breakdown, are y'all mad about that contract?
Hold on though. Does that mean we only got to trade for 29 since it's the next year, right? That means we only got to get rid of 20. That's Tim Hardaway and Maxey.
Maybe that's why they was calling.
Jet,
they said Dallas was calling.
That's Timmy and Maxey. And if you only get 29.
Good night, everybody.
Will they trade Maxey, bro?
Bro,
they got to trade Maxey, right? If they
listen, I told you this before. I've heard this from multiple people, bro. These are not mad people I'm hearing this from. They were saying if Dallas wants to make moves, they're going to have to find some kind of way to get off of Maxey and Tim Hardaway's contracts. That's what they were saying, bro.
And I told you, Jeremy Grant will basically do both of their jobs.
I'm just saying, bro.
At the same time. I'm sorry, Jet. If that's the case, and it's 29, and that's all we got to trade for, then, hey, Josh Green can sit here in no man's land. I mean, if we don't get Thibault, though, if you get Thibault, that's what I'm saying.
Man, listen, if there's a way they can get Thibault and Grant, I'm screaming finals, bro.
You would have to trade Josh then. If you get Thibault, you'd have to trade Josh. Just Grant alone, though. That's what I'm saying.
Let me ask you a question. Who's a better defender, Thibault and Josh?
Thibault's a better player than Josh Grant right now.
There you go. All right.
You don't got to say better defender. He's just a better player than Josh Grant right now.
Next question then.
Yes, sir. Richard already said OG 140. Joe says Nico wants 2 out of the next 3. That's why he said 3 years, which is beyond Kyrie's contract. It was very informative how he chose his words. He chooses his words very carefully. Deep thinker, fact.
Yeah, he did, Joe. I was listening to that. I was like, I'm sitting there trying to listen and dissect what he was saying, bro. Just trying to see if I hear certain things. And you're right. He was picking his words very carefully, man. Very carefully. So no, you're right, man.
Sticks is a GlowYard member. He says Drew is 34 and just got a big contract to be a big scorer. We worried about a 30-year-old. PG is 34. People wanted him. He shot 2% higher on threes than Grant. Couple things with that, Sticks. Go ahead, bro. You want to go first?
Sticks winning me over.
He winning you over.
He winning me. He pushing me.
I got rebuttals for that, but I'm not against you, Sticks. Like I said, go ahead with Jeremy Grant.
I'm not saying I'm beating the table like to get it done. But you know what? I'm saying like okay, you're starting to get me to that direction. I'm just saying. I'm
fine with Jeremy Grant, but I'm gonna say about what Sticks said. Drew is 34 and just got a big contract, not to be a big scorer, to be the guy that's a glue guy on that team, and he's won.
Just do what he does, and he does that at an elite level.
And he's won 2 championships. The first year with the 2 teams he went to, he's won a championship with those guys, so he gets the benefit. And he's a former multiple times All-Star. He gets the benefit of the doubt. Paul George is a multiple time All-Star and a guy that was top 3 in MVP vote in 1 year. He gets the benefit of the doubt, and he shot 2% higher from Grant. He was the number 1 scorer on the team that made the playoffs, basically. Like, that's a difference. But like I said, it's about Grant has never been that guy yet. I just don't want him to like fall off the cliff sooner than everybody else. I'm hoping he still has his years available and all. If he does, I'm not mad. Like I said, I'm stopping.
He just give me 3.5, bro. I'm sorry, 2.5. He just give me 2.5, bro.
I just need his contract. I
just got like 4 years left. Just give me like 2.5, bro. That's all I'm asking.
Richard says Denny and Kispert all day as well.
Yes, Richard. We know.
I wouldn't be mad at that, Richard. Stick says Grant also scored 9 points more per game. No, he didn't. Grant. Oh, he didn't. Jeremy Grant scored 20. Paul George scored like 22 a game.
I think he mean more than Drew Holiday, I think.
Oh, but yeah, Drew Holiday like a 5th option though. Sticks. Grant was the number 1 option. So
yeah,
he said not a, yeah. Okay, I'm saying not Paul George. Whoa, what?
See, look, we can't look at these. Like I was just telling Richard when he's talking about I wanted Dennis Smith over Denny. Like we're not talking about them. You're not looking at these players on equal footing. We're talking about for what you're asking these players to do. Yeah. The role that they're going to be playing. Drew is going to be, like I said a minute ago, yeah, Drew's making over 30, but the role he's being asked to play in Boston is going to be completely different from what we're going to be asking Grant to play over here. Completely different.
If he's your 5th option to put you over the top, you sign Drew Holiday as your 5th option. Like he's one of the best 5th options if he's an all-star type player. You feel what I'm saying?
We're asking Grant to be our consistent third option.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the difference.
He might work though. Joe says, "I'm all for it, those Sticks. Like I say, yes, do the trade. I'm not against it.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Sticks. You kind of like I said, you winning me over here a little bit, man. You saying some things.
Joe says Kuz is a male content who pouts if he's not getting his shots. The vibes will not be immaculate with him, and his defense suffers when his offense suffers. Film shows that repeatedly. I know, Joe.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna have to take risks. Like that's my only. But he's only making $22 million, Joe.
Dang it, Joe. You don't like none of the picks we got.
I know, Joe be like, get rid of these guys. Joe be bringing that wisdom, man.
Yeah, Joe said, if it ain't Michael Jordan, I don't want him.
Yep, Big J said, I've never been a fan of the big three concept. You need to be 7 or 8 deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said, that's why I said the third guy don't have to be an all-star or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get us a guy that's at that next tier.
But the Mavericks, so yes, Big J, but this trade wouldn't make them a big three. It's again, we just made it to the finals, and everybody that was a piece of the team.
No, I think you were just commenting on what I said earlier.
Okay, I got you. Right.
Yeah, what I said earlier when I was talking about like we don't necessarily need a big three. You don't necessarily need a big three. We've seen that now. Where you guys got these? Look at Phoenix. Does anybody want to trade places with Phoenix?
No.
Okay,
but our team right now, if we have the moves, we in a good place because we kind of have bad contracts. That's kind of the good place that we're in right now because the bad contracts can add up to be money to go get somebody else. We can add somebody on the team without changing the team up. You get a Jeremy Grant with PJ Washington and all them, bro, and then your boy Hardy starts playing on the bench. Everybody gets another year. Oh man!
You get a training camp together. Remember we started out in what was it? In February together. The same thing with Kyrie. Remember what happened? We got Kyrie and Luka training camp. You get this team of training camp with whoever you add over the offseason. You might not even need to add another person during the trade deadline, bro. Just go in with that team.
They should go into the season #1 seed. I'm on that tip right there, bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I know I said this during the finals, and I still believe it. I'm not scared of anybody. If you get Jeremy Graham on the team with that lineup, that the guy who named it up earlier, I'm not scared of anybody, bro.
Richard says if Nico gets Denny and Kispert, you keeping the faith in Nico, then yes, Richard.
Yeah.
I don't think Relle against it.
Oh, hey, no. As I said, listen, I'm to the point like we can name all these people we want, but whoever Nico decide to get, I'm down.
Bro, if there's some small forward we not even thinking about Nico.
I think we've gotten to that point. Huh?
Oh, I was just gonna say if there's a small forward we not even think about Nico, say let's go get him.
Yeah, that's what I was sitting there thinking too. Like maybe somebody we're not even thinking about right now.
You got it.
So like I said earlier in the show, I said if Nico, I don't care, Nico can get you, Kobe Bryant's dad at small forward, and I'm cool with it. He's gained our respect to the point that whatever move he decides to make, man. Hey, go ahead, Nico. I'm gonna let you cook. You got it.
Go grab Jelly Bean.
Go grab Jelly Bean, man, and put him at the 3, man.
Go get Dirk off the streets.
He's 6'6".
Joe says salary cap 2024 to 25 is 1.4 mil. 2025 to 26 is 155.1 mil. 2026 to 27 is 107.6 mil, or 61 mil. 2027 to 28, 187.67. Let's see, 28 to 29 is 206. Yeah, go get Jeremy Grant.
You know what? Maybe that's why.
Go get Jeremy Grant.
Maybe that's why they're kicking that. Okay.
Go get Jeremy Grant. Go get him. It's done. Yes.
So Joe, you still don't want to get Jeremy Grant after what you just put on the screen?
Go get Jeremy Grant. I'm still worried about the age a little bit, but go get Jeremy Grant. I'm sorry, DV. What comment did I miss? Put it down on the bottom again. I got you before the show over.
Oh, let's see talk about this. Hold your spot.
Go ahead. If y'all see us get Wiggins, you mad? Yeah, his contract. That's another one. I don't want Wiggins. I don't want Wiggins, bro. Wiggins doesn't guarantee me. I don't feel like putting Wiggins in that series guarantees me based off his mindset. I already seen he did. No, I don't want Wiggins. Wiggins. They would have to be giving us Wiggins basically, and if you give me Wiggins, I need some other pieces with that, man. I just don't want. I don't want to just make it Wiggins and then that's our summer. Yeah, like Wiggins.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't trust Wiggins, bro. I just. Whew. Noah says, "What up, y'all? Long time no see. I'm disappointed the way the season ended, but at the same time, no one had us in the finals. Facts, Noah. Facts, and what up?" What up, Latte? He's a GlowYard member. He says, "What up, Relle and King and Nico? We trust." Facts.
Yes, sir. That's what I've been saying. Whoever Nico decides to get, man, because like when you heard his press conference, Nico has a plan. Yeah. He has a plan. So that's why I said whatever he decides to do, I'm I'm cool with, man. I'm not gonna argue with Nico. So
Joe said cut and paste messed up format. Sorry, but I understand, Joe.
No, we got it though, man.
Stick said I thought Axon was more of a Dinwiddie role than Ntilikina. Nah, man. Nah, bro. Did Axon even get 20 for us? But like one time this year, maybe? Nah, Dinwiddie.
Axon didn't do nothing compared to what Dinwiddie did for us in playoffs.
When did he, even in the regular season, when did he average 20 a game for us before he got traded? He was in the best season of his career.
Efficient and everything.
Yep. Salam, what up? He said, sorry if this was asked before. How much for Laurie, Gary Trent Jr.?
I like Gary Trent Jr.
I like Gary Trent as well. Laurie, I really don't think we got enough, y'all. And I've still got to think about how it fits as far as defensively. Pause, but I'm not even thinking about Laurie Market. I'm just keep it real with y'all. I don't think we're getting Laurie Market.
You got to remember who Laurie Market played for.
Yeah, like
your boy's not gonna give us that. Danny Ainge is not giving nobody a discount.
No,
y'all can forget that, man. If you give Laurie, you're gonna give like 25 draft picks for him.
Oh yeah.
Sticks with the $2 note. Those a GlowYard. Remember, he says give TGK credit for Grant already. He crying. Yeah, man. TGK caught it. He been on it, boss. You know what I'm saying? He been on it.
Definitely.
But yeah,
big pause.
Yeah, shout out to TGK, man.
Noah says, I don't think Jeremy Grant can help us. We need another person that can create their own shot like Brandon Ingram or Miles Bridges.
Wait, what?
I feel like Jeremy Grant in that same kind of.
No, did you not watch Jeremy Grant against us? The dude can create his own shot, bro. He's giving you 21 a game.
Yeah, he absolutely can, man. Like
he definitely can, bro.
And he's shooting 40% on threes. Like
yeah, he can definitely score. Yeah,
doing something over there.
Shoot, now you take that and bring him over here.
Virtual Insanity's a GlowYard member said DeAnthony Melton.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad either. Noah said off topic, but do y'all think JJ Redick will succeed as the head coach and LeBron are masterminds? I know Lakers fast break is excited. I don't know about the whole Bron thing. I still think it's a bad look to get JJ there, but I do think JJ gonna be an awesome coach though. I don't know why. I really think he fits the mold of being one of the greatest one of the greatest college players of all time. He's a respectable role player that's been to a finals with the Orlando Magic and all that. Like he is respectable. He fit his role and played in the NBA and played for years. And I just think he's a smart-minded dude. So I think he's gonna be successful as far as an NBA personally.
I would hold my opinion until I actually see it.
Yeah, obviously, bro, you got to make an opinion. That's what he asked.
That's why I said I'm gonna hold it until I actually see.
And you gonna know the answer.
I need to see it, man. Because we've seen too many players come straight out of playing or whatever, and with no coaching experience, and go into coaching and didn't succeed. So people are telling me, like you just heard what King just said, folks are telling me that this guy is the greatest mind of all time. I want to see it. I want to see it actually, translating the wins for the Lakers, because the Lakers right now, Lakers are kind of a question mark right now. I mean, it is what it is. Like you would think that with the situation that they're in, we'll get a more capable coach. They decided to go for a guy who hasn't had any coaching experience. So that's why I said I got to see this, man. This is gonna be interesting.
So I don't know. Let me give a caveat. I don't know if he's going to last on the Lakers. Like I said, I don't think they should have did that move, especially with LeBron being there. Like
exactly,
bad look with him being in the park. I do think that, but I do think JJ Redick is going to be a good coach. I think I just think his pedigree fits head coach where he's going to be good. He's going to be able to understand guys that aren't the greatest guys on the team. I think JJ Redick, he already represents the players and the media and all that. So you can see what type of coach he's going to be, a player's coach and all that. I think he's going to be an excellent coach. And he's a smart dude. We see the show in the podcast and all. He knows plays and all that. He knows basketball. So I think he's going to be good. He fits the mold. He isn't a guy that was an incredible guy in the NBA where they're going to be like, man, how come everybody can't be like me?
Hey, either he going to be Steve Nash or he going to be Steve Kerr.
Yep. Richard said, guys, watch Denny and Kispert up and shooting the last 3 years. Yeah, Richard, again, yes, you are right on Denny. Denny did get better in shooting this year. I know Kareem, you telling me too. I'm not, y'all give me 1 year, this dude shooting 37.5. Yes, he may go up. He should continue. You're right, but it's still a question mark is all I'm saying. That's all.
Hey, DJJ's threes went up too.
Yeah, that's
he's still a question mark.
I'm not going to go to nobody's house and say, well, we got the greatest shooter in the world now, DJJ and all that.
If I was a defense, I wouldn't be scared of him shooting threes. Let's put it like that. I would want him to shoot threes instead of putting the ball on the floor, creating for somebody else.
Like I said it to Jet earlier, I think on IG. Josh Green shoots what 40% from three.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say he's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league? No, I mean, it's situations, the stuff like not yet. That's all I'm saying. Denny, yes, I believe Denny's nice. He should keep getting better, but I'm just saying for right now against Boston, we didn't need getting better. We need somebody that can knock down that shot. That's how I feel. PJ Washington's going to get better. I need somebody
who was a threat from outside, man, that can take pressure. That having threat on the outside would have took pressure off of Luka and Kyrie.
Yep.
Would open the floor up too for spacing and stuff like that, man, for them to drive to the basket and stuff. So
I agree. Joe said Grant is not injury prone. He played 70+ games for 7 years. Then he had freak injuries up like a thumb and an elbow. He had a knee injury that didn't require surgery and a hammy. Hold on. He said our fans see games played and they think that tells the whole story. They need to audition for ESPN since they offer opinions based on reading baseline stats. Plus, Portland shuts them down quick. Hey, Joe, damn, you went a little stabbed him a little extra.
I'm about to say, boy, Joe, I don't want to know, man. Joe, you good, man? You good?
I mean,
don't trade for nobody. All these folks stupid. The fans stupid. I'm like, God dang, Joe, you good, man?
Joe a grumpy old man tonight, huh?
But no. What was I about to say? And I think a lot of that had to do with him sitting out those games this year. They were trying to tank. They were purposely trying to tank.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I don't think Jeremy Grant injury prone. Like Joe said, he gets nicks and knacks and all that like anybody else.
Yeah, anybody. Yeah, he's not out for a lot of games or whatever. Coy with the 499 dono, GlowYard member. He said thoughts on PJ retooling his jumper. Is he retooling his jumper?
I don't know, but I don't think he got to retool it. He just needed to take more reps. PJ was making. I mean, yeah, we needed him in the finals. He missed shots and all that, but like up into the Western Conference Finals, he was a machine. Like so, just give him more reps of understanding that's his role. That's never been his role until he half the season with the Mavs and all. You see what happened.
Oh, okay. That's what Stick says. Reports. Then, okay.
Whatever he need to do, then Stick. So I'm saying, if that's what he's doing, I believe in whatever he's doing and the team doing.
I ain't gonna lie. I barely been on Twitter and stuff, bro. So I don't even know what's going on.
I tell him the same thing, bro. When I was gone after the L.
Yeah, after the L. Yeah, I need some time, man.
Be like, man, and I just came back out of my shell. Like, all right, I'm.
Only reason why I knew about those what we talked about today because I still get the alerts from like Bleacher Report and stuff. So
I just got back in Discord yesterday, bro, and had a long conversation with them. I was at a festival and all, and I was like, man, I'm just back out of my shell now. I had to wait. Let's see. How many minutes? You want to go to 2? Relle, even?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. You already read the Richard one. Jason says, how many first-round picks do the Mavs have? Teams want first-round picks and deals. The Mavericks will have 2 on draft day to trade, I believe. And with Jeremy Grant, they may not want a bunch of picks, Jason, because like Relle said earlier, they're trying to get off of a deal. There's something they made a mistake when they tried to keep your boy, what's his name, Damian Lillard.
And then we got 4 second-round picks, including this year. So,
yeah, I'm sorry, Karan. I did forget about Omax, but Omax.
No, I
forgot about it, bro. You brought him up. I forgot about it
because I was saying like, yo, you're gonna want him to take that next step. So I mean,
Josh Green
just get him.
So how Josh Green gonna play with Thibault there and Grant? That's all I'm saying. Like, how? If that situation happened and you got Matisse Thybulle and Jeremy Grant, wouldn't you want Hardy seeing the floor more than Josh Green?
Yeah, because
you need from Hardy what Hardy can give you more than with Josh Green. Dave's a GlowYard member. He says, great show, guys. I 1,000% agree with King's take. If we get Kuzma or G Grant, we get that third option who can get his own and plays D. And yes, Dave. They've been looking for you in Discord, man. You've been ducking.
Oh, man. What y'all do to Div this time, man?
Ducking them shots. Nick said 60-win season, number 1 in the West, revenge tour next season, and rematch with the Celtics. I hope, Knicks. I wouldn't even want to win it right now. I mean, I want to win it. I ain't going to lie to you. It don't matter who we beat. But it just wouldn't feel right, unless it was Boston again, bro. Like, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and Kristaps got a ring, bro, because of us.
Can't go undefeated, man.
Daniel said Luka, Kyrie, Grant, and Gafford as your elite starting five. I guess you mean PJ as well. And then Exum, Hardy, Thibault, DJJ, and Lively as your elite bench. If we get this roster, we're about to go to the finals again and winning it. I'm not a
Lively starting.
Yeah, but yes. Lively. If Lively isn't starting next year, like I said, I'm mad. We got you, TGK. And you got to I see your pause. I see TGK. Big J said the KD rule puts a max on the cap increase to 10% a year. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was. I knew Larry brought that up before.
DV says Timmy, Maxey, Lawson makes money work. So see you later, everybody. I
ain't mad at him, man.
Dave says, if we go for Charlotte's Miles Bridges and sign and trade, I'm super happy with that too. We need some a-holes on this team. I'm just gonna, whatever happens, that's on y'all. Well, it is what it is, man. Like, I'm just gonna stay away from that. Like, I hear both sides. Stick says PG is a playoff choker. Depending on how you look at it, Sticks. PG not a playoff choker. I've seen PG get a taste to the Western Conference Finals. Never been there before. Like, as this role number one guy, I wouldn't be a guy that wanted on my team and the Mavericks leading me as a number one dude. But we talking about Paul George as number 3. Yeah, Sticks. Richard says, I've been clear about who I want, but I'm no fool either. Just can't spell. You can't turn down a Grant trade just like Timmy. His contract become valuable each year. I feel you, Richard. So Richard said get Grant. So I think it's time to get Jeremy Grant, bro.
Uh-oh.
You know, Richard, if he over 30, he's saying okay. Sticks also says then Drew.
Yeah, that's the one he was talking about, the 9 points or whatever.
Gotcha. Dave says Paul George will fit awesome on this team, Rel. He is a guy who doesn't need the ball and can perform when pressure's off. And with Kyle and Luka, he would be way more relaxed and play awesome. If we had Paul George in this team, I'd be like, let's get to the finals. Like, just started at the finals. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, it may not happen, but I'm telling you, if we did get Paul George, like, that's stupid. Like, that's probably the 3 most skilled players in the NBA. All playing on the same team. Like, let's go. King Stick says, King, look at that contract Drew just got. I know that he got a contract. I'm not so y'all think I'm the guy that's always said, don't worry about the money. I don't want y'all to think I'm just giving y'all the stats based off of how y'all think about it. I'm not Sticks. I've always said I don't care about the money, just win a ring. Like, if you win in a ring, I don't care if you're spending double the budget. Like, it doesn't matter, just win. So it don't matter. Just got to get bad money off the books. That's my thing. Stick says, is Grant out third? PJ reworking his shot and start scoring more. Lively gets going and starts scoring 15 to 20 a game. We are just like Boston, but with better scoring output due to Luke and Kyrie. That's what I'm saying, Sticks. Like, he doesn't have to be out third. He can be, if PJ nice, we can just have a bunch of dudes on the team that can do something at certain times. Richard says, would you rather have more players that do many things or get the third option and pray no injuries and hope Flat doesn't miss too much either? That's my take, you know. Richard, what guys you want to get rid of, though? That's what I'm saying. Like, we got 8 guys, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, so the third options we're talking about giving up people like Maxey and Tim. You're not losing nothing.
Yeah, I don't want to sign nobody or nothing. I just want to get rid of the guys we don't use anymore.
Yeah, get rid of the guy we don't using. That's what we're trying to do. Don't add a Jeremy Grant to the core of the players that we have going to the finals. That's an upgrade.
Yeah, I thought we have a good team already. That's what I thought. So I'm just adding him. I'm not saying get rid of your team. I don't want to get rid of my team.
Who you scared we're gonna lose? You know what I mean? So that's how we saying, Richard.
Richard said everyone used to score in Dwight and Maxey. That don't make them good. LOL.
That's why we're trying to get him up out of here, Richard.
Daniel said once the new TV deal kicks in, the contract for Grant becomes much cheaper, and when Grant contract is done, then Omax will be ready to play small forward. I feel you. That's a good look, man. Nico, basically whatever Nico does. Bobby says Andrew Wiggins is a perfect fit. Maybe with his game, maybe, but his mindset, man. He be giving up on years.
Yeah. He had that one run there in the playoffs and the finals, and then just completely fell off again, man. Just his heart, man. That's what Jimmy was calling him out for. Remember that?
Yep.
So.
Yep. Saints, a GlowYard member, he says Mavs need a shooter. Defenses are afraid of facts.
Yep.
See if I can get a couple more. I saw you sticks with that. Ali says, "Hi guys, what are your thoughts on OG Anunoby? Too much. Like the Knicks deal with that, man. No,
OG think he Jordan out here with that contract, man. He talking about 40, 35 to 40. I'm like, I don't know about that.
Joe
Shout out to the Knicks, man.
Y'all should have seen me and Joe on Mavs Digest. I know you're probably acting a fool, Richard. I gotta catch up.
He showed Joe. He showed one of your comments too, Richard.
I gotta catch up on everything. I told you. I just went like, what's that, Dark 030?
Yeah, the only thing I really been watching. I've been watching geek stuff, and then I've been watching some NBA stuff. I've been watching Demond and them because I needed to laugh.
I was watching. When I told you, I kept YouTube away from my TV, and I was like, I ain't watching YouTube. I just started, like I said yesterday, watching what the national media and all said about us.
No. I haven't did that.
That's why and I'm like,
closer to that I've gotten is, like I said, I watched Demond, I watched Freezy. That's about it. I haven't watched anything else NBA related, bro.
See anybody else. Joe said Dallas State media reported today in the podcast by PJ's Forum, and Cole asked, he's a GlowYard member. He said, "What y'all think of CP3 on the minimum as a backup PG?" Yes.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not, but that's
is it?
Yeah, I mean it's a few more down there, but it's like 2 something already.
Shout out to our boy Larry from the Dixon Way. He said, "Good luck in the draft, fellas." We don't have a draft pick, so
yeah,
we got the very last pick in the second round. That's all we got.
But we do have news about that. I mean, I can wait till we give the little play and all that, but we got news about the draft. Right?
Oh, I thought you heard like we got a pick or something. Like,
No, just us. I'm sorry, we talk Mavs.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say,
like, what we got a pick?
I thought somebody said something. Like, wait, what happened? What was going on?
I said in Discord though. Would you be surprised if Nico got in the draft?
Buy a pick.
Yeah. Yo, Nico do some wild stuff, man.
Whatever Nico decide to do, man. Whatever you want to do, Nico.
Like what?
It's your world, man. It's your world.
I agree, though.
But yeah, man, listen. We definitely appreciate everybody rocking with us, man. We got a lot of people watching today, man. We definitely appreciate. That's almost 1,000 people in here watching. We definitely appreciate y'all, man. Listen, if you guys are new to the channel, you're into Dallas Mavericks content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. Join us here. Also, too, everybody hit that like button, man. Hit that like button if you believe in Nico. If y'all think Nico can get it done, and Nico we trust, man. Hit that like button, guys. Like I said, we got almost 1,000 people watching tonight, man. It should be a lot of likes being hit, man. We definitely would appreciate that.
As TGK would say, for all our folks watching on X or Twitter, please come to YouTube. Join the family over here, y'all. Say what's up, like and subscribe.
And shout out to the people from X who commented too, man. Appreciate y'all. Also, too, man, if you want to become a member of the channel, guys, hit that join button next to the subscribe button, man. If you're on an iPhone, if you're on an iPhone, you have to go through YouTube through your Safari browser and the YouTube desktop version. Then you hit join that way. Become a member of the channel, man. Y'all can join us here on Fridays. We will have a show here this Friday for the members. So if you guys want to become a member of the channel, you can join us here on Fridays, man. Come up on screen and talk Mavs with us, man. Who y'all think we should get? What kind of rumors y'all are hearing right now? Whose names are being thrown around out there? Come on screen, man, and talk with us, man. Let us know. Also, too, King wanted me to bring this up. Yes, sir, guys. Follow us on Playback, man. We go ahead and let them know, King. What's the plans for Playback?
So we're going to be having the NBA draft on Playback. I just got the word. They're going to allow us to have Playback with the normal passes and all. So if you're, not a member, just a regular, viewer of the channel, you can definitely join us on there. Download the Playback app, as Ro would say, or see us on playback.tv/We Talk Mavs. We'll be doing both, but if you are a member of the channel, first come, first serve, you'll be able to get VIP tickets and actually watch the draft with us on the screen. But either way, you can hear the stage, hear what everybody says, watch, and comment back to us, and also please join us over there. We're trying to get to our first 300 on Playback, so help us out too.
Yes, sir. Also, we forgot this too, King.
Yes, sir. We are excited to announce our new partnership with our friends over at Court Kings, and we appreciate them blessing us with their new Dallas Mavericks collection. This will not only include Dallas Mavericks-based shirts, but We Talk Mavs themed shirts as well. Be sure to check out our exclusive link on the screen or in the description to help the channel and rep the best Dallas Mavericks postgame show in the world. Much love to the entire crew over at Court Kings again for believing in us and taking a chance on the channel. Salute.
Yes, sir, guys. It's never too late to copy some new We Talk Mavs Court King gear, Dallas Mavs edition. Go down to the description box below, click on that link, and copy some new merch, man. Free 99 on shipping, and also too, man, no tax. So the price you see on the screen is the price you pay. No problem, Skeezy. No problem, man. Hey, what shirt you get, Skeezy? Let us know what shirt you got, man.
Send us a picture to some media, one of the medias.
Yeah, let us know what you got, man.
So we can tag you.
Probably take a guess. I bet you got that PJ Washington shirt. Especially what you got, man. I'm willing to bet King's house on it, man.
I got the Lucas shirt.
Oh man. But listen, man. Oh man, shout out to my pops, man. He just got his shirts today, man. He got 2 Lucas shirts. So shout out to him, man. He got different colors.
Ooh.
So yeah, man. But listen, man. We'll be back. What's today? Monday. We don't have a set schedule, y'all. We just kind of going with the flow right now. But we will be. Can't stress this enough, y'all. I need y'all to follow us on Playback. Follow us on Playback because me and King will be starting a series of content on Playback starting July 1st. Okay, just giving y'all a heads up. So if y'all don't want to miss that, follow us on Playback. I guess you could turn on a notification so whenever we do something on Playback, you guys will be the first to know. So follow us on Playback. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost anything. Follow us on Playback. We got some things coming out, man. This July 1st. So just a heads up.
Are we going to do the members only like post games until then? Like we did it last Friday?
Yeah. We'll do the open shows, but members only off-season shows. So
okay.
So yeah, we'll do that this Friday. So we'll have another show this Friday like we did last Friday, y'all. So the members will join us on the screen so everybody can watch it. So
if Sticks don't tell us to give TGK credit, did we just
No, I gave him his credit, Sticks. We gave him his credit.
Yeah. Right when you said it, he gave you credit.
Okay.
You're like, oh, not again.
Oh, he got the we got Kai shirt. Okay.
Okay, I got you, TGK. Did you?
He said PJ.
If he tags, then I got it. We'll put it out there. I told you we just getting back on the internet and all that, y'all. Y'all can give us time.
Man, TGK, we gave him his credit, man. Hey, give my credit for giving you your credit, TGK. Right. Listen, man. But yeah, listen. With all that being said, man, it is your boys, Relle and King of We Talk Mavs, man. We talk Mavs from a fan's perspective. We'll be back here on Friday, guys, and after that, we'll let y'all know. But we'll play it by ear. So with all that being said, man, like I said, we out this piece. And I ain't even prepared, but I am now.